Hello. Hello. Hey, I'm Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. Good afternoon, my spicy friends. I apologize. I started coming on here real quick, and Chrissy was the first one in the room as I was ending because my picture wouldn't come up. I had a blank screen with a circle. So I wasn't gonna be a blank screen with a circle, so I had to get out of there. Yorkshire George is here. How you doing, Yorkshire? So I got to make sure. I hope this other one's not running. I would really feel bad if I had a bunch of people. How's the belly? Belly is always good. It's big, you know. And what are you referring to? How is the belly? Are you just the fact that it's big, or the fact of something specifically I ate recently that you are concerned about my belly? I just hope everybody's not. Hope I don't have two things running. No, it looks like I've only got one going. Maybe just one. Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's the one we're in. All right. Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's the one we're in. All right. All right. Well, you hear my echo. Okay. About the stuff I put in it. Just in general, worried about my stomach and the stuff that I put in. I got you, Yorkshire George. Just in general. Dojo's here. What's up, Dojo? How you doing, man? How are you? Now, Dojo, this is Sunday, right? It's Sunday. I'm going to say, it's late evening, early after, late evening for you. So you're not at work, right? You're actually at home, relaxing, so you can go to work tomorrow, right? You're actually relaxing, right? What's up, Josh Taylor? How you doing, man? Good to see you here. You are actually relaxing, right, Dojo? You're not at work relaxing. We know that's even though it's not a strenuous job, you're still not at home relaxing. So we know that, right? These people, these security guards that, like we have them at our job after hours, the guy that sits in the lot, make sure nothing bad happens. 6:45. So, all right, late evening. I got you. Again, it's a job. I don't care if you are just sitting there. I wish I was at home, Phil. Oh, that sucks for you, dude. I'm a kid. Josh Taylor is a kid. As Peppers of Kentucky Living's here. How you doing, Peppers? So I just got done watching Johnny Scoville do some new ketchup that, was it Hot Pods was the name of the ketchup. Looks like it'd be good, right? That kind of interests me. I actually bought some stuff today, some different stuff, just to see, just to try stuff out. Matter of fact, I'm going to start keeping some of this stuff instead of the indoor refrigerator where, normal people keep food. I'm going to keep my stuff in the outdoor garage refrigerator so it doesn't cluster everything up. So, Happy Lux, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Greetings from Luxembourg. What's happening, man? Happy Lux has got a interesting networking channel. If you haven't seen it before, you need to go check it out. He's got everybody kind of posted on the screen. You barely see him. It's all about, having people up on the screen. Very interesting. He's always got music going, so it's always rocking. It's always going. Sherry Watson is here. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Well, any Sunday where you don't have to be working, is a happy Sunday. I just saw this from Happy Lux. We had the biggest tornado ever. Oh, man, we're going to have to look up Luxembourg and tornado then after this. Are you and all your family, everybody okay? There weren't any deaths, were there? Well, Peppers of Kentucky Living, 2 thumbs down on the challenge. That's how you know people love you and they hate you. So see, that's how you know the people are watching, because now you don't just have the people that love you coming and watching you. You got everybody coming and watching you, and those can be haters. So that's good, man. I don't like thumbs down, but I realize that when you do this enough, you put yourself out there often enough, you're putting out a video a day or more, you're going to have some people that just give you a thumbs down. So thumbs down are all right, man. Thumbs down, or now you got a majority of thumbs down. then you got issues. Then you got to self-evaluate. In 30 hours, I got 5,000 views on that video. Holy mackerel! And that was at the tornado. So did you actually record that tornado, Happy Lux, and that's what got you 5,000 views? Holy crap! Yes, holy mackerel. Aaric Garcia, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? One tornado video. I tell you, man, dude, I am like a freak when it comes to tornadoes. I guarantee almost every tornado video of actual footage of a tornado. I've got this sickness. I have this sickness where I actually want to. I don't want to be in harm's way. I want to be close to harm's way. But this sickness where I actually want to see one live. I want to see one, off in the distance where I know my family, I know my friends aren't. Nobody that I know is going to be in harm's way. But so you didn't film it. Uh-oh. Where's Hazel? Hazel, are you using Aaric's login to see if I talk about you? There she is. How you doing? Thank you for the hearts, Miss Sherry. How are you today? I didn't film it, but I see it very far away from my job. I was working that day. Dude, again, I have this sickness. I got a lot of sicknesses. But one of my sicknesses is wanting to see a tornado in person. Gemma, what's happening? How are you? Good to see you. All right, Yorkshire George, we'll see you back here shortly, man. So yeah, that's one of my things. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on in my head, but that is definitely one of those things I want to see. I want to see a tornado in person. I almost would like to. They got this thing in the States where during the right part of the season, you can actually pay to go with these storm chasers, and basically you are in a car with these people or a van with these people, and they just chase the storm. They're trying to get footage that's going to be good footage for getting paid on TV. That a news channel or something is going to pay them to show this or whatever. And you basically, you drink what they drink, you do what you do, and if you got to pee, you're screwed, because bottom line is they are doing what they're not there to. You're there to go with them, but they're not going to pamper you as far as allowing you pulling over every time you say you got to pee, because they're chasing stuff, man. They are driving. You are braver than I am, my friend. I'm not sure I'm very brave, but I think that, again, I always talk about bravery. There's a fine line between bravery and being stupid, and I'm right on that line, I think. So 19 people was injured, one critical. Well, that's not good. But you know what? This stuff's going to happen. This isn't something that man created. Tornado. If you live on this planet, there is a chance that something might hurt you, whether it be a natural nature like that, nature where it could be a bee sting or birds or an animal. We're all trying to live in harmony here, and at the end of the day, 150 people lost their houses. Now, is this a commonplace where there's tornadoes and stuff? Because see, here in the United States, we've got a part of our country that people commonly refer to as Tornado Alley. And this is what I don't understand. People who grow up in Tornado Alley, I got you. You grow up there. Why the heck don't you get out of there? I live in this area called Tornado Alley. I am moving out. If I'm living in a part of California which commonly has wildfires, fires, and my house could burn down, I'm moving out. If I live in a, where I'm got to worry about earthquakes and my house crumbling to the ground, I'm going to move. I'm going to go somewhere where that isn't a problem. I'm here in Michigan, right? Here in Michigan, we have to worry about ice storms and losing our power and whatnot. But rarely do we get tornadoes that touch down for any great period of time. There are people that have lost their houses, or people that have lost their lives, but it's a rarity here. Again, ice storms, people get out. You don't have to go out on the road out on an ice storm. You can stay at home. So we do have things. We don't have earthquakes here. We don't have fires here. Michigan, for the most part, we don't have flooding here. Michigan, for the most part, is a pretty safe state. You learn how to not be an idiot and drive in snow, you're good, man. What's up, Bounty by Observation, brother? How are you? So yeah, Michigan's for the most part, I think, is a pretty safe state, especially the part of Michigan I'm in. I'm in the lower half of Michigan. Not the UP. That's an entire. The UP is like another state altogether. And they want to be another state. I mean, they almost need to be another state because I think most of the people from the UP don't want to associate with their actual state. I believe. I mean, I've heard that before. So, but yeah, I hear about earthquakes. I hear about forest fires. I hear about tornadoes, and I'm thinking, why do you live if it's a common occurrence? Now, of course, we get tornadoes here from time to time. Fragacuda, what's up, man? How you doing? We get tornadoes from here from time to time. I don't think you can live in a tornado-free state, right? I don't think there's a state or a continent where it's tornado-free. So at the end of the day, you can't go anywhere where you can get away from everything. Matter of fact, we add an element here because we have ice and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I think Michigan has got to be one of your safer. I mean, someone telling me what would make Michigan so dangerous, right? I mean, if you're not used to driving in snow, you'll learn to drive in snow. We get people that engineers and whatnot, that come to work for GM and suppliers of GMs. And they come from Brazil. They come from these countries where they've never even seen a snowflake, and they learn how to drive in snow. You can't learn how to live in a state where a tornado might come through and wipe out your house, or a forest fire might come and wipe out your house and all your possessions. That's just crazy. Now we spent the first 12 minutes on a tragedy of a tornado. But I'm glad you're okay. I hope your family and everybody is okay. Happy Lux, that is awesome. That you and your family are okay. Jonah's vlog, how are you doing, Jonah's vlog? Good to see you in here. AKT, the comedy show. Or are you not the comedy show anymore? You're just the comedy show. So there's not as much show. It's just show. We're gonna show you once, you don't get it. You don't get the second show. Can I pay extra to get the second show? AKT, can I pay more to get the second show? Because I like the show. I watched the show one time, and then I watched the show again. So I was all about the show. But I'm sorry, that's me being ridiculous. The Loco Tinocos. The Loco Tinocos. I hope I said that right. How you doing, the Loco Tinocos? Oh my goodness, there's my girl Chrissy Moffitt. Now, oh gosh, I just saw something that she made, or did I just see the preview for it? Because you just did another cooking video. I think I just saw the preview for it. I don't think I actually clicked in and went in and watched that. I'm going to have to. Now, today I'm going to be doing something a little different, right? You guys are all used to seeing me do, I'm not just about everything spicy. I like spicy in everything I'm going to do. And today, while I'm live, and later when I invite some of my friends and some of you to join me, there's going to be some spicy. But I'm also about doing things that are different, right? Being variety, having some variety in what I do, like the get up dance, right? Right? Now that is, so what I thought I'd do now that we got a good 14 people in here is I am going to do a good portion of the next part of this show, or the next part of my channel, what I'm doing Chubby Bunny, right? I can sit here and I can read your comments and I can read your stuff, and I hope you guys stay in, and I hope you guys keep commenting and make this fun for me, because I'm going to read as much of this stuff as I can while I Chubby Bunny it, right? So, and yes, this is not about spicy. So if you came here right now and you're thinking this is going to be about spicy, I posted a pic on community tab, Phil. It wasn't a video. Oh, I must have seen your picture then. All right. Well, see, Chrissy, I see a lot of stuff. If you're putting your stuff out there and you're doing it on a regular basis, I'm seeing stuff and I'm paying attention, especially the people that are in here. I know I watch my friends for sure. So, Chrissy Moffitt says, hi, AKT, the comedy show. Shane Smithson says, thank you, Clark and Connors. Clark and Connors Playtime says, hi, at the Locos Tinocos, Chubby Bunny. Pepper for Kentucky 11 says, hey, Shane. Shane Smithson, hey there, Peppers. Jonah's Vlog says, great challenge. Bounty says, hey, Jeremy. Dojo's allotment specialist says, yo, Phil. Chrissy Moffett says, that's why I call you sweet and spicy. Everything spicy. Pepper to Kentucky Living. Hey, Bounty, my brother. Shane Smithson. Hey, Dojo. Pepper to Kentucky Living. Hey, Justin. Josh Taylor. Hi. Pepper to Kentucky Living. LOL. Hi, hey, chubbybunny. Dojo's allotment specialist. I don't know, Chrissy. What's cool? Don't eat. Just put them out and speak. I know. I'm not trying to eat. But Hale. There you go. Woo! All right. I don't know if anybody kept count. And I was trying not to eat them. That looks like a challenge later. What do you think? Heck, I definitely thought I could get a lot more marshmallows in my mouth. Of course, I couldn't. Chrissy says 7. Ew, Phil, you ate the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Ah. Well, at least my mouth isn't on fire, right? I'm not grossed out. I take a chili over that any day. Chelsea L. Oh, so yeah, that was that. Did everybody get that? Was that 7? I thought it did more than 7. Did I only do 7? All right, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one more time. One more time. All right, and I'm going to just. No, I don't know how I'm going to do this. We're going to do it again. All right, Chrissy, I know you. I know you did it the first time, but try to do me a favor. Let's keep an accurate count. I think I did more than 7. That's bad. Okay. So I'm going to need you to comment. I'm going to start up top. Ooh, Phil, Chrissy Moffett. You just ate the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man by Kentucky Peppers Living. Marshmallow burp. LOL. Love it. Dojo allotment specialist. Chelsea B. I take a chili over that any day. Shane Smithson says there's a boxer. Zeus, the greedy husky. Hey, Zeus. And Preb, how you doing? Sandy King. Yay, I'm here for it. Thumbs up from Zeus, the greedy husky, and Preb. Jonah's log. Start now. Zeus, the gritty husky, how are you doing? Christy Moffat says, hi. Zeus, the greedy husky. A space for 3 says, Lord mercy. Christy Moffat got a box. For 3. Sandy King says 3. Zeus, the greedy husky. Chrissy, my angel, I'm good. Zeus, the greedy husky, I'm good. Right the hair. Mmm. All right, so for all of you, those of you who said I got a big mouth, apparently not as big as some people. I think that was 6. I had 7 in the first one. I think the only reason I got 7 in the first one, or maybe I got 7 this one. JDS, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? I think the only reason I got 7 in the first one is, I did. One of those did partially get chewed up. So apparently that's the best I can do. Someone want that? Again, we're going to have to do something with that. I don't know what, but we're going to have to do something with that. So anybody just lost respect for me, that's okay, man. I'll get over it. Now, what am I going to do with the rest of these marshmallows? I don't know. Maybe some time go by, we'll try it again. Maybe I got to exercise. Got to work on our mouth exercises, right? Make s'mores. There you go. Holy mackerel. I hope everybody's hitting the thumbs up. I can't tell on StreamYard if people are hitting it or not. I hope you guys are enjoying this thing so far. So I brought some things out here. Matter of fact, I didn't bring everything out here I wanted to bring out here. So it's not all out here. But I wish, Harmon Heat, you just gained more respect. I'm not sure about that, but maybe we could stick like a pepper in a marshmallow and 21 thumbs up. Well, that's not bad. Do over with chili. I do have that. That is saved on my phone that way. I was thinking about doing like 21, doing Chubby Bunny with peppers, and of course calling it something other than Chubby Bunny. But problem is most of my peppers aren't ripe, and they're smaller than this. So I don't know. Maybe at some point, not today, but respect for sure. Well, I appreciate. Do over with chili. That hurts my jaws watching. It didn't hurt my jaws. It's just I couldn't fit any more in there and say something. And of course, the whole idea isn't how many you can shove in. It's how many you can shove in and still say Chubby Bunny or muffle some. I'm going to try this with Jolly Ranchers, LOL. Now that you get choked with. Jolly Ranchers, holy mackerel. Ugh. Sandy, I'm breathing heavy like I did something strenuous. Holy mackerel. Maybe we can do like a clam juice chug with the marshmallows, huh? Dip the marshmallows in some. Okay, so I was hoping, guys, do me a favor, share this out. I'm hoping to get Southern Farming Kitchen here. Now I didn't get her sweet tea recipe and write it down before I went to the grocery store. But what I did do is I did get tea. Chrissy Moffat says, "Oh my gosh, Eric, you're gonna regret that if it pulls a filling out and gets stuck in your molars." All right, Mom. I'm glad my mom doesn't come on my live stream. My mom can't. Boy, you shouldn't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna. But instead we got Chrissy Moffat in here. You're gonna pull your molars out. You're gonna shoot your eye out with that thing, kid. We're still waiting for our ghost peppers to mature. Now, I am. I've got some peppers I pulled today. I'm not sure that they're all matured, but I do have some that I pulled today. But one of my friends, Southern Farming Kitchen, Kat, you may know her. I don't like tea. I told her I don't like tea. She's like, "Oh, if you had my sweet tea, you'd like my sweet tea." So she said, go see my sweet tea video, get the recipe, and you'll like my tea. As a kid growing up, even the smell of tea or the lingering thing on the inside of a plastic Kool-Aid container when I was a kid, I didn't like it. Now, this is a kid. Thanks for letting me and Dee join your stream last night, bro. It was a lot of fun. We were buzzed, and I apologize if we talked too much. No, you guys were perfect. That's it, man. When you guys come on here, I want you to talk. I want to have to shut up and listen to you say something that people are going to find interesting. Okay, so when you guys come on here, if you're on my panel, I want you to talk, not just hang out. I want to hang out too. But at the end of the day, when I'm talking, when someone else is talking, there are a number of people in here that may not find what I'm interested in at that particular time interesting, and might find that, like Jeremy's Peppers and Kentucky Living was talking about doing his Death Nut Challenge. Well, you know what? When he talks about Death Nut Challenge, guess what I start talking about after he gets done? Death Nut Challenge and my experiences. And then Tone Ranger talks about it. And then someone else talks about it. So you get when you do that, when you share and you talk about your experiences, it brings up experiences for other people, right? That's why people go to therapy, right? You go to talk to your therapist and you learn something about yourself, right? I chug sweet tea every day. Of course, you Southern people do, right? And us Northerners, although my mom used to make sun tea, that's exactly what she called it. We have hot tea in the UK. You people in the UK drink tea like it's water. The Loud House Eats. What's up, Loud House Eats? How you doing? Conscious Brandon. Shout out to the mods. I got some good mods in here, man. They take care of me. I do appreciate it. And we've had a run in or two here or there, and they're always on top of things. I'm only usually finding out about halfway through or at the end of something that crazy that's gone on here. So luckily, I stay out of rooms and channels and whatnot where people have problems with drama. I don't get involved in other people's drama. When I'm in one of those rooms and drama happens, I'm out because I don't want it here. I want everybody in here to be able to come to a place which is cool. So Mod Life, Corey Cadell, what's up, man? So here's what I'm going to do. Now, what am I going to do with this? This is what my tea was going to go into. No. You don't put sweet tea in something like that. You put it in something like this, right? This is ice cold drink glassware. Quality, refreshing. Established in 1841. I don't think this is when this was established, but this is what my makeshift mason jar glass. Of course, it's got a handle, so we know it's a glass. Jeremy, what's up, my brother? Chili head brother. Carry on, Jeff and John. Just checking in to the show, bro. Well, thanks for checking in, bro. You rock, Phil. I got to roll. Got to roll. See ya. See ya, Harmon. See ya, Justin. So, Dan, I said, hey, man. Oh, man, we just saw someone else in there. Eric Hale is here. What's up, Hale? Hale, yeah, Eric's here. What's up, Hale? I always got to use something with Hale in it for Eric Hale whenever he shows up, right? Now I might have to do this too. Chai lattes with almond milk are my go-to drinks every day. Chai latte. That just sounds like it ain't right. I mean, you like it, Jeremy. Not much, man. Relax in the AC. Well, I like my AC out here. I like the breeze. I like being outside. I like everything about it being outside, man. And then I don't have to worry about going in and out and sweating and being cold, As much as I, like the AC on it in my house sometimes, my wife keeps it off. I think I'm almost better to not have the AC going. You know what I mean? Hazel, every morning you force me to get you one. Ew. Well, my wife gets her coffee and she puts this caramel vanilla crap in it. And the coffee smells good in the morning. And, of course, she puts this stuff in it. And then to me, the coffee caramel stuff, even though it probably should smell good, doesn't smell good to me. Corey Cadell, whoa, hold on. 106 here. Where are you at, Corey? You closer to the equator? I think you're in this continent, this Northern American continent with the rest of us. Conscious Brandon's almost at 900. If you guys have not seen Conscious Brandon, go check him out. He's a good kid, young man. I shouldn't say kid. You're not a kid. You're a young man. So everybody's a young man. If you're under 51 years old, to me, you're a young man. So South Texas, well, yeah, you're about as south in the United States as you can be, being down in South Texas. So you're practically in Mexico. No, that's wrong. Okay, that's Never mind. You're parallel to Mexico. So, all right. So I am going to crack open. I guess my friend's not going to be here, and that's fine. She's living life, man. I'm out here doing this. She's actually living life, enjoying her husband Bob, and she might actually be doing a video right now. Hazel-eyed Vixen to Aaric. Now, aren't you two in the same room? You can't just turn and say something, Aaric. You know you don't mind doing it. Keep me happy. But the question is, do you keep him happy? That's the question. Just joking. Of course you do. You guys are engaged, right? In case everybody didn't know, if you see this little banter between Hazel-eyed Vixen and Aaric, Extra Spicy D is in the house. What's up? Now, Extra Spicy D, this is Dan from Harmon Heat. So just in case you didn't know, that's a great channel name. That is a great channel name. Anything to keep you out of the doghouse. We know that. So, hey, sorry, Extra Spicy D. I had to do something different with the Chubby Bunny. I did two Chubby Bunnies when Justin was in here. And, I might do some later. I got enough marshmallows to do some later. Just not at the 7 is my limit, though. 7 obviously is my limit. So, we'll see if we can improve on that. Oh, by the way, I am inviting anybody onto my channel, and I'll do this again. I'm inviting anybody on my channel that has marshmallows at home. If you got marshmallows at home and you want to be on here with me right now, go get your bag of marshmallows. I'll let me know you got them. I'm putting the link back up here. Get that bag of marshmallows, and we'll do it together. All right? So if you got a bag of marshmallows, and I know one of you do, I got 18 people in this room. I know somebody's got a bag of marshmallows. So don't be shy. There ain't no shyness allowed in here. Don't be shy. Hazel, Hazel, go get them marshmallows. You know you got them marshmallows in the pantry. You know those marshmallows are there. You just have to move a couple things to find them. You go get those marshmallows, and you come join me. What's up, Natalie? Oh, shoot. I am fresh out. No, you ain't. You fibber. I know you got marshmallows in there. Because I know you cook and you melt marshmallows on top of stuff and make it all gooey. And I got marshmallows, but I look scary right now. Come on, Sandee. And you girls are always, you got to have your makeup just right. Everybody wants to look like their thumbnail, right? They get all dolled up. They put the makeup on and they turn their face the right way so you don't see this little blemish or whatnot. And that's the picture everybody gets to see. And if they are anything but that, they won't come on. Come on, man. Spicy D says, hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. We are so far. We can get some of these ladies on here. Like Hazel. Yeah, ladies got a beautiful first, LOL. Yeah, why can't it just be like us guys, right? I mean, I guess at the end of the day, we don't want them to be like us guys, right? Because then they'd be guys, and that'd be just weird, really weird. We have marshmallows in our cereal. But, hey, if I got to go up to Home Depot, and I wake up in the morning and I got to go to Home Depot, I can get up, take my undershirt off, put a new shirt on with some deodorant, boom, 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 throw my shorts on, throw my shoes on, put a hat on my head, and I'm good to go. Now, I may not be the average guy, but I think I'm kind of the average guy as far as now. I feel better when I've had a shower. My day doesn't really start until I have a shower. I couldn't go to work like that. I couldn't go to work like that. And I see guys that look like they go to work like that. Looks like they wearing the same thing day in and day out, and they smell like they're wearing the same thing day in and day out. Not me. But at the end of the day, my wife wants to go. Let's go up to. I want to go to home. My wife's like, I want to go to Home Depot with you. Oh, all right. Oh, come on. Oh, give me a few minutes. I got to put some makeup on. And then she's got to put some makeup on, and then she's got to look at 3 or 4 shirts, and then by the time she gets ready to walk out the door with me, what? I could have been there and back and been doing something else, right? I know I would wake up with beer stains and funny breath every day. Well, I haven't had a drink in over 4 months, so the beer stains, and the funky breath I know about. So, it's funny when I stopped drinking for a period of time, and I don't know that I'm done drinking for the rest of my life, but for now I am. One of my friends, when we went over his house and we were playing hillbilly horse, or not hillbilly horses, we were playing cornhole. Not that cornhole. We're playing cornhole, the one with the beanbag game. And I was noticing that he had a strong aroma of alcohol coming from his mouth. And I'm thinking, well, where's the beer smell? All he's drinking is beer. And I'm thinking, all my life, here I am. I'm lost. I'm thinking all my life here, you know, maybe I'm laying next to my wife in bed and all she can smell is beer. And now I'm thinking, well, maybe she was smelling a small aroma of, maybe you drink enough beer that you do have this strong. So, you know what? I'm thinking, you know what? I'm glad for now that I'm not doing this. I'm confused too. I doubt that he avoids you, Hazel. I doubt that he avoids you in the morning. I don't avoid my wife at any time. I love my wife, morning, noon, or night. So, Hazel, you look. What? Hazel, you look. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. So I'm all over the place. Is that why people are confused? Am I confusing y'all by being all over the place with my conversation? I know I was on sweet tea at one point. It's still sitting here nice and cold. Well, I'm glad you got a sense of humor about it there, Hazel. She's laughing on here, but punching him in the shoulder, sitting right next to him. I can't believe you said that. All right, where are my marshmallow people at? I know somebody out there's got marshmallow. You got to get up. You got to go for the computer. You can BRB. It's be right back. You go get your marshmallows, and then you come back and you click. You let me know. You click the link, and we'll be doing some marshmallows. Well, there you go. Now Chelsea's thinking that the reason Aaric leaves in the morning to go get that tea is so he doesn't have to see the morning Hazel. Well, anybody's got hazel eyes got to be beautiful all the time, right? Them hazel eyes. It's tea, man. I was going to shake this up, but man, there's nothing in the bottom. There's nothing to shake. So I'm going to have some sweet tea. We're going to just keep this on hand. See if let's see if I can acquire a taste for this. 32 grams of carbohydrates. Total sugars is 32 grams. So this 11. There's a lot of sugar in this. 32 grams of carbohydrates. Total sugars 32 grams. Includes 32 grams added sugar, so 63% nutritional value in a 12-ounce fluid glass. Hell, might as well drink pop, right? Pop's got a lot of that in it. Micks Mowers is here. Can't be worse than buttermilk. No, it's not going to be worse than buttermilk. It won't be worse than clam juice, that's for sure. Yeah, Sandee's my Achilles heel, unfortunately. Micks Mowers is saying hi to Peppers. What's up, man? Peppers in Kentucky living. All right, guys. I don't like this, but I'm going to drink this. Now, it's very watery, so it doesn't have a strong taste to it. It's almost like, and I'm going to say this now that I've read the label, it's almost like someone made a tea Kool-Aid. You know, that's almost what it's like. It's like a tea Kool-Aid. And I don't know if y'all know Gold Peak or not, but you'd rather have clam juice. Yeah, it's almost like a tea Kool-Aid. So I don't know. Really weak tea flavor to it. So it's got Gold Peak is awesome, huh? All right. I mean, the tea flavor is mild, okay? So, but to me, a weak tea is like drinking weak coffee, right? I mean, if you're going to drink something that says it's tea flavor, is it cold? It's pretty cold. It was cold 40 minutes ago when I took it out of the refrigerator and brought it out here. So it's cold. It doesn't have ice in it. For store-bought, I think Red Diamond is good. Well, I see Gold Peak, and I thought, you know what? That's a label I've seen other people drink. We drink it hot over here. Well, yeah, we make tea here too. You take the hot water, you put the tea, you tea bag the hot water, put some tink in it. Well, why don't we try? That might spice it up. You think? If you're gonna dilute some tincture, this is the tincture to dilute, right? Death shots. Warning: can be risky for human consumption. What's up? Yum, love it. Hi there, big. Like here. Kokode, Fun TV. Is that how you pronounce it? Kokode? Kokode? That has to be like South African, right? Kokode? Kokode saying hi to everybody. How you doing, Kokode? Am I saying that right, Kokode? Mint tea. Okay. Now, I've had some different teas, like when I'm sick, like a green tea and whatnot. These things are supposed to make you feel better or help the healing process. And this is a lot of death shots. So we're going to put some death shots in here. See if that helps. I don't think it's going to help. I think it's just going to make it burn. Yes, is it right? So Kokode. All right, so we got that pronounced right. Well, my sweet tea just got cloudy. A little cloudy now. Oh, definitely got a different smell to it. Definitely got that Carolina Reaper smell to it. No milk. Okay. I'm good with no milk. I'm not going to chug it. I didn't chug the regular tea, but. Ras Kitchen is here. What's up, Ras Kitchen? How you doing, man? Now go to Ras channel. Go to Ras channel. He's got a lot of great looking food recipes that he does. All right, Sandy King, we'll see you back here in a little bit, girl. Tech Worldwide is here. Spicy tea. I don't know if I had mentioned Tech Worldwide yet, but yes, we took some Gold Peak, which I'm not a tea drinker. See, why I keep doing this to myself? Why can't I take something I like? keep taking stuff that I don't like. But you know what? I'm learning to like things. Not that I've learned to like this. I was thinking about having a giveaway for hitting 2,000 subscribers. One of the things I was thinking, I don't know if anybody would even, you guys might all think I'm vain or something. But what I was thinking is about sending some lucky fans some peppers and an autographed bottle of clam juice. I don't know if anybody would want an autographed bottle of clam juice from me, but it's an idea. It's something I'm thinking about. So I was also thinking about taking an empty bottle of clam juice, rinsing it out, putting some peppers in it, and sending that out instead of sending people some vile clam juice. I'd be up for that. Yeah, but I have sent stuff overseas before. So I've sent stuff to Frank Gesnick in the Netherlands. I sent him some brownies and some almonds. I guess I couldn't say what was in the package, even though it was all just spicy stuff. But yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. Maybe we'll do some kind of giveaway. You can have the clam juice and peppers with or without the juice inside. So that'd be a cheap giveaway. Like clam juice is less than $2. Some peppers. Shipping's not much. Sandy Key says, I'm back. Yes, empty it and fill it with peppers. That's cute. I wasn't trying to be cute. Well, I try to be cute, but I'm 51 years old. I think I'm way beyond my cute years. Oh, so yeah, that's an idea. I gotta now see, should I autograph something like this as me, See, I'd have to put, like on the back, I'd have to put an everything spicy sticker on it, and then just autograph it as myself, not as everything spicy. You could have a sticker on here that would know that where you got it from, and then have my stupid I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I do have to come up with something for 2,000 subscribers, right? At this point, I am. Let's see here. At this point, oh, I'm such a dummy. Me and technology, we get along great. It's adorable. Gee, you just piggybacked right on that, didn't you? Just piggybacked right on that. So at this point, I'm 20 away from 1,900. So I usually, with my networking and doing videos and stuff, I usually pick up around 100 people a week. So I'm thinking like maybe, so not to over speculate it, maybe plan something for 2 weeks down the road. So if anybody's got any, now see, I've already done some big things that some people would say, well, if I ever hit 2,000, I would do surstrami. If I ever hit 2,000, I would do the Death Nut Challenge, or I would do the Tube of Terror, or I would do the Nemesis. I got to come up with something big, guys. I got to come up with something big. Guys, Raph's talking in third person. Raph's talking in third person. I hear something buzzing like a fly, like it's trapped somewhere. Oh, it's up here in the corner. And that's a mud dauber. Oh, the mud daubers have got themselves a little nest going in the corner. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks long up here in the corner. And it's all nice little straight little nest for the mud daubers. You guys know, at least that's what I've always been called them. Dave Northwater's here. What's up, Dave Northwater? Put some identified pepper seeds with it too. There you go. We could do that. We could do that. Make my own little spicy gift bottle. You know, put a couple real peppers in there. Put some pepper seed. I don't know, man. We got to figure something out. But that's what I got to give back. I got to know what we're gonna do. I ordered the Whitmire. What is the Whitmire? What's up, Kemi? Kemi's in here saying, making sure she says hi to everybody. Everybody's saying hi back. So yeah, so I'm thinking I got to do something. So, hey Dojo, you want to come on, man? You want to hang out? Anybody want to hang out? Anybody want to hang out? The white CCN. That was my other thought, is the white CCN. Now, if that's going to be hot, so my thought process is white CCN is going to be just a step below Nemesis, but you got to treat it like Nemesis. And then it's going to be, from what I understand, is a step above the chocolate CCN. So maybe again, I thought about that, but I hadn't actually said it out loud. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe I should get my order in. Hold on a second. Siri, remind me tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. to order the white chocolate chili cherry nightmare. There's my reminder. But if I don't do that, I won't remember crap. Go on then. You twisted my arm. Dojo likes to come and hang out, man. It's a shame we couldn't get Bounty here last night, but Bounty went on to some other guy's thing last night. I kind of sat there after I got done and watched him. I don't know who that really skinny, scruffy looking guy is. I know the name of his channel was. I can't think of it right now. And he was on there with Rob. So I don't know who the other guy. I don't know, Revos TV or something like that. Revos TV. So white chocolate CCN. So everybody. I think so. Is that it? Is everybody in agreement then? It should be the white chocolate CCN. Should be my King Cobra. Yeah, it wasn't King Cobra last night. I think it was like TiVo's TV or something not working. Uh-oh. Let's try this. Oh, you know what? I did what I did last night. And I just stick my finger on the stream. That would have been last night's. So try that again. Ooh, the mud dauber's got more than one nest going. There's one up above it. It's about a brick. And there's another one. Oh man, they got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, them mud daubers are going to town in this corner over here. Mud daubers are like to us are like little hornets. I'm doing the chili first Saturday in September. There you go, man. Over prep. All I can tell you is don't worry about the quantity because about at the end of the day, that half a pound of chocolate is not going to keep you from finishing the bar. The only thing that's going to keep you from finishing the bar is you. So make sure you over prep that stomach. Make sure you do all the right things. Read all. Don't eat some pizza. Don't eat something. Don't think that, oh, I ate this, I'll be okay. Kemi, please don't use check marks. Okay? Someone hit that check mark for me. What's one thing, we can't use the S word in here. We got to stay away from check marks. Green apples are bad. Things like that. So if someone would grab that for me, I greatly appreciate it. Nothing you did wrong, Kemi, as far as nothing personal, but we got to keep the channel as clean as we can. You know what I mean? So bananas and peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There you go, man. My thing would be if I could tell you exactly what to eat, I would eat a banana and a half, peanut butter jelly sandwich and a half, heavy on the peanut butter, and like a small mashed potatoes from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now you're going to feel full, but you know what? At the end of the day, you want to make sure you're okay. Bell Pepper, what's up, man? I saw you last night. Was it last night, Bell Pepper? I saw you. It was last night. I saw you. How you doing, man? Think I saw you on R5 Adventures. Is that where we saw each other last night? Oh, there we are. Dojo. Oh, and Dojo's got a straggler. Dojo found a straggler. What's up, straggler? I see you. He's a little haze. And here comes the straggler.
Dojo, everything spicy. What's going
on?
Hello.
Were you guys already like hanging out together and decided we just come in together?
No, I left my phone running while in your live stream. I had to get my shower and get all cleaned up, and then I seen you were putting the link in when I got in here, and then I tried to get in, and it said that as soon as I tried to come in, said that you were not live anymore.
Well, that's because I'm not so bright. I copied and pasted the link that I used yesterday. I just pushed the button down there and put the one from yesterday on there. I did that yesterday too.
Oh, okay. That's why you made me reset my phone. You jokes on me.
That's part of my mental disorder that I've got. Not a smart man. I've already said that. I see you're drinking a little tea there too.
Oh yeah. I like my tea in a can.
Mm-hmm.
Light tea.
I put a little of this in my tea.
Oh, it's a little hot. What? Got a little bit of a glare there.
Oh, I'm
Death
sorry,
shots. Man. Death shots.
Have you had that before? No, I take it not.
I haven't.
Yeah, it's got 10 Carolina Reapers, or essence of 10 Carolina Reapers in 190 proof ethanol alcohol. It says, warning, can be risky for human consumption. So I've had some tinctures. I've got tinctures. But this, by far, a drop of this is hotter than an entire dropper full of some of the tinctures I got.
Yeah, have you ever heard of thunderclap headaches brought on by capsaicin?
No.
Yeah, I seen a little documentary where they were talking about, how peppers got where everybody's eating them now, how they spread around the world and how it's kind of a fad now. But they're saying that sometimes certain people, the ones that are not allergic to it, there's some people that eat a Reaper and they get what they call a thunderclap headache that puts them in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know any more than that, but it's kind of.
Well, that's crazy.
There was a bloke over here who got rushed to hospital for eating a Reaper.
Well, I was on here last night with Harmon Heat. We were talking with Harmon Heat, and both of those guys were talking about, almost anything they do that's kind of really hot, how they get headaches. Or not headaches, no. They get hiccups.
Yeah, hiccups.
And I've never had a hiccup. I've done 3 Carolina Reapers in one sitting, no hiccups. I've done the Nemesis Chocolate Bar, the Chili Cherry Nightmare. I've done it all. I've never gotten hiccups from spikes.
I've had it 3 or 4 times, I think, something like that. Jalapeno done it to me, but I'm telling you, if the jalapeno is growed right, it can be hot.
Oh yeah. Hey, Tony's reviews.
Tony, what's going on, buddy?
Everybody knows Tony, right?
Yeah, that's one of my buddies.
Yeah. Pronounced Tony.
Thunderclap headache, man. Dang. That don't sound good. And you know what? I don't think I average one headache a year. I don't know what it is with me. I don't get headaches and things like that. So I guess I'm a pretty lucky guy.
Yeah, I don't really get headaches. I mean, I've had them, like say with the flu or something like that. But when I was younger, I'd had cluster migraines, but I kind of grew out of that. I used to have migraines so bad I couldn't see. Right before my head would start hurting, I'd be looking at your face. I couldn't even see your face. Be a gray spot in front of it.
Yeah, I know people. Go ahead.
Go on, sorry. I said I suffered from migraines when I got older.
I know people get addicted to drugs because they take drugs so they don't get migraines. And next thing you know, man, they're addicted to a chemical. And that's not cool, man.
Well, now they're saying psilocybin or magic mushrooms that people that suffer from migraines, if they do it like 2 doses a year of mushrooms, that it can pretty much keep them from having migraines.
Well, I mean, 2 doses a year ain't bad.
No.
No, I mean, I'd be willing to do, if I was having that problem, I'd be willing to try something like that, a day off and whatnot, take some mushrooms or whatever it is you got to take in order to not have that. Heck yeah.
And see all the peppers are trying to attack you and eat you and
face melting and stuff. You might not have a headache, but you may have PTSD the next day,
Something like that might attack you.
Holy hell. Is that Drew? Is that Drew on there?
Yeah, I do that on there at work.
I got a pepper.
And then I ate it. And then there it was eating another pepper.
This bootleg, one of my bootlegs right here, see if I can find it. Kind of looks like it's got a little face. You got to get it the right angle.
That's what I thought. This thing kind of, it's got the indentation from the mouth, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I think they all do that. They all get that little bit of indentation and they come to a point where they have like a pointy chin, like the Mac from McDonald's. What was that guy's name from McDonald's? Mac at Night or something? Or Mac Night or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The weird shit that's in my head I can't get rid of, right?
Well, that's me. There's crazy things in there all day now.
My wife always laughs at me. She says, you can't remember what I told you a half an hour ago, but you bring up some crazy stuff from, 20 years ago. I'm like, that's it. That's what's stored in here.
Yeah, I can remember things 20 years ago better than I can where I put something in the cabinet an hour ago.
Oh, now Peppers is trying to guess at who I'm talking about. No, it was a face on McDonald's, and it was like a half moon, it was like a crescent moon. That was part of one of their logos for a period of time. I think it was a crescent moon. I don't forget what they called it, but anyways, it's not important. It's just, again, it was something that came out of my mouth that probably shouldn't because nobody else, which is pretty typical for myself. So.
So I come out with some crazy shit and everyone looks at me and go, now what?
Dojo, you already at work?
Yeah.
Now, do you think, Bounty, you think he wears that reflective vest at home?
No, he doesn't. No, he don't. Because he don't look the same.
I thought maybe when he was having sex with the old lady, he was still wearing the reflective vest.
Now, he may do that. I haven't seen him do that yet. I mean, me and Dojo's hung out, but not like that. No, but you can tell the difference. Like when you're me and him's hanging out, and he's like at his allotment or around his house. If he's at home, he's laying in a bed naked. Really? He's got a cover poured over. He just shows a nipple every once in a while.
Oh my god! The fact that you know that is disturbing.
Hey, I'm not the only one. He does it live. Haven't you, Dojo?
No, that's no better.
Well, I don't know if he's completely naked, but
I wake up early hours ago. Oh, Bounty and that's live. I'll go and join him.
yeah, he was still in the cover, wiping sleep out his eyes. Like, hey, I'm live. Still covers pulled up about halfway up to here, you know.
I've seen a couple of these people. I don't know if they don't take pride in what they do as far as their channels and whatnot, but I see people laying in bed and stuff, and they're doing or they're topless or whatever, guys and whatnot, and they don't look like they're putting everything into it. It looks like they're just coming on to come on,
Yeah, like they're bored and wanting to talk to someone.
Yeah, I guess maybe it works for them and their fans. I don't know, or fans.
Or you get some of them on live to sit there with their phones and all like this.
Oh yeah.
And they're not interacting with the chat whatsoever. I think, why are you doing this?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Your chat's what makes your channel.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to keep those people. That's why I always. I would tell you that is the worst part for me so far with StreamYard is keeping up with the chat. That is the hardest part for me so far. Because before, when I'm by myself, I can keep up with the chat because it's me and the chat. Now, when I'm communicating with y'all, and that's anybody that's in the room, I have a tendency of looking away from the chat and not paying as much. I try to pay attention to it, but not good enough because those people want to be they want to be part of it. They want to feel part of what's going on.
Absolutely.
And I understand
that way too.
Because when I go into someone else's live, I put a comment in there. I kind of want it read, so I'm guilty.
Oh yeah, it feels good. It's a reward.
Yeah,
it's a reward for what time you chose to be there in that live stream and hang out. And it takes work to punch in a comment.
Oh, absolutely.
So you need a reward for it. I know how I felt the first time I got in the live stream. It was crazy, Kimberlin. I jumped in one of his live streams. I just met him, and he was like, "Bounty by observation, dude. Love your name." And I was like, "Hey, you just said my name. My kids hurt and everything." He just said, we were happy. And it was a gift, It was like, and I knew I wanted to do something like that because how I felt. And when I started doing my live streams, I made sure that everybody that come in, if you took time to come by and see me, I'm gonna take time to talk to you, and read your comment, and say it loud.
Yeah. Well, I know when I paid for a cameo. If you look good, first time you go into my channel, you'll see LA Beast.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that cameo.
I remember the first time I got that cameo, I showed it to everybody. And here I paid the guy to do this. But when he shouted my name out in first one of his lives, or the first time he rated one of my lives, that was cool. That really made me feel, he is subscribed to my channel, and every now and then something like that happens, and that kind of makes you feel special, So I got to make sure that I try to do that with the people in my chat when they come into my room, like Buster G. What's up, Buster G? I see him in channels all the time. I always like to add a little something after the G. Buster G, Spot, things like, anything like that, Now he's going to get it everywhere he goes. No.
Yeah, LA Beast has got me a couple times, rated me. He's even come hung out with me while I was snorting lava dust. And then, I've been in these live streams, and he's like, "Oh, Bounty Bob Station," saying how, I was in there a week or so ago, and he talked about you. You were there, and he read your comment about another cameo, and he shouted you out big time.
Yeah, me and Make It Wayne. I remember that one. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, well, he's one of those ones he's got so many people going in there. If you want him to read something, you got to put it in there 2 or 3 or 4 times if you think he's going to read it. And sometimes I think he recognizes my logo, and he knows that he's read something from me, or he knows he kind of supports me. So I think he kind of glosses over me and goes on to someone that hasn't been recognized before, just so he is trying to share the love,
Right, yeah, you got to share it and be fair and even with everybody. If every time I went in there and he shouted me out every time, he don't do a network like I do. So, he had 400 something people in there, and that chat was moving, and he's trying to address everyone to the best he can. Because, if I had 400 people in my chat, I couldn't talk to everybody. Impossible.
Yeah, I don't know how Poosa Studio does it when they get 100 people in there, or Tree Trimmer.
Yeah.
They get a lot of people going through there and just trying to keep up with people and say something for everybody, make everybody kind of feel special,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Buster G, what we're talking about right now, we got into talking about the people that are in the chat, like yourself right now, and making sure that we make sure that they're part of what we're doing, whether we're a single person doing our own live event and doing a challenge or whatever, or networking, or if we're doing like StreamYard where there's the three of us in here, we could easily get infatuated in what one of us is saying, the three of us chatting, and completely forget about what's going on in the chat, which isn't cool. Because again, I've done that, especially when I first started doing this at the beginning of the week, Monday. We had 6 of us on the screen on Monday, and I don't know if I almost completely ignored the chat, but pretty much ignored the chat. And there was so much going on in there. Hell, we had at one point in time 40 people in there. Of course, I was a bumbling idiot with all the buttons and stuff because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. First time in StreamYard, and Sherry McMillan's explaining to me how to do this and how to do that. And I booted myself out by pushing the wrong button, and yeah.
I would have laughed that day.
Oh man, we were laughing our butts off that day. What's up, Tone Ranger? How you doing, brother? Hey guys, not joining today. Just did a video with Little Chili Head with a challenge. Uploading now. Cool. Have to check that out later. Tone Ranger's a cool cat there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you always got to make sure when you're doing this that you're definitely paying attention to the people in the chat for sure. So what's on the agenda today, gents?
Rest and relaxation day for me.
Yeah, that's kind of me too. I got my stuff done. About time I got done, I did a little bit of grocery shopping. Had some other stuff I had to do this morning. I figured, I'm going to come out here. I'm going to sit down. I'll go live for a little while and then go check out a bunch of other people, on YouTube and whatnot. Share some love today. So,
I went on Gil Skills' new channel.
What is he called?
It's called Gil Skills Live. It's his second channel where he men's stuff, does all the bits and bobs, and does a bit of strap work and all that.
Gotcha. The only time I've ever seen Gil Skills was live. I guess I haven't really ever gone into his channel to see what kind of videos he makes. Most everything I've ever done with Gil Skills is seen him live. So
his normal channel, Gil Skills, he does that one with R5.
Okay.
Then his second channel is called Gil Skills Live.
Okay. Yeah, although I did see the Dragonfly video just a day or two ago.
Oh, with my daughter?
Yeah.
That's pretty cute, wasn't it?
It was cute. He kept coming right back to her.
Yeah, you don't see that often.
It didn't want you.
No, I let me pet it though. That was kind of weird. We looked up, to see if there's any wives' tales, and it said that there's one that says that it means good luck when they land on you, and another one means that it's a freshly reincarnated someone in your life. They're freshly reincarnated, and they're visiting. So I think you the one brought the attention to the reincarnation bit. So we looked it up because I'm interested in it. When I have weird dreams, I Google what that dream means, stuff like that. But it's same thing. It's pretty neat.
I always wonder if there's like a hidden thing in the dream. I was talking at the beginning of this thing. Happy Lux was talking about where he was at. They had a big tornado. I was mentioning at the beginning of this thing about tornadoes. That's something I have dreams about tornadoes, and there's 2 and 3 tornadoes, and I'm in my dream going, wow, I'm finally seeing a tornado live. This is something I always kind of want to see. I don't want to be in danger, but I want to see a tornado live. And then I wake up from it, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to be in danger. I don't want any of my family to be in danger, but I want to see one,
I've had dreams about tornadoes and looked it up. But like I see the tornado coming, and I'm trying to gather everybody and get it safe. And I looked it up. What that dream is, what Google says a dream means. It's like there's something in your life that's kind of you're not in control of, and it worries you a lot. And then you know when you have these dreams like tornadoes or being chased or whatever, it's pretty much your mind training you in your daily life to be able to cope with stressful situations. You know, because when you get in a dream, it's really happening, and then you wake up like it's weird stuff like that. I'm interested in it.
Oh yeah. You always try to think of what certain things mean. You know, I try not to overthink things. I think that's one of the biggest problems I have is overthinking things. I'm going through this kind of like a therapy thing that I'm doing right now, where I'm learning how to let things go, not keep thinking about things that aggravate me, that are weeks or months ago. And why would you keep bringing that up in your head? You know, something that bothered you a week or a month ago. Those things you got to kind of let go. You know. So. Oh, just looking into all that stuff. That's all. Uh-oh. I might actually get a lady to come and join my panel for once.
Crazy Ann.
Crazy Ann.
I hung her out in her live stream, Louis. She went live a couple times. She's trying to get her watch time up.
Well, she was 8 hours on Friday, and I didn't even know. I went on her live stream the day before for a short period of time because I was at work, and I come home Friday night and haven't been gone all day Friday, and I find out she was on for 8 hours straight. I'm thinking, no way, not me. When you get that downtime, when you get down below so many people are watching, I'm thinking I'm just holding someone up from going and doing something else. So I might as well get off of here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on, Crazy Ann. I know you want to come on here. Come on.
Eric Hale, what's up, buddy?
Hell yes. You're eating it. All right, so it's a mukbang. So Crazy Ann mukbang. Oh, how do we visit folks on the panel channels? Well, it's really easy, Buster. You see that little link I put up there? You click on it. You follow the instructions, which are pretty easy, whether you're on a computer or you're on your cell phone. It'll tell you exactly what to do. You know how I know it's easy? Because I can do it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it.
I think what Buster's asking, I think they want to visit mine and Dojo's channel too. How would they visit our channels?
Oh, I mean, are you live right now on your channel then?
Who, me? No.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying because sometimes I wonder if you're actually where people can go visit you right now and see you on or me on your channel. None of that's going on, right? It's just me, right?
No. Well, I've shared it out, so you can go to my channel and find your live stream on my community board.
Oh, okay. So if someone come to check out Bounty, they could see where you're live right now. I've done that before, like when you go to yeah.
Well, to find Dojo, you put in Dojo Allotment Specialist. I'd have to put a comment. Say, can you get it? Because I'm on my phone until I get my computer back. I can't. It's hard for me to put any comments going through StreamYards.
I've just commented in the chat.
Yeah, so there would be Dojos where you can see what he does, and Bounty by Observation's mine, which I'm the only one. You put that in there, and I'll be right up there. So.
Gotcha. What's up, Anthony Benson? How you doing, man? So, yeah, it looks like Crazy Ann is just going to eat her food and be comfortable eating her food. As she's laughing at me. Must be a big plate of food if it's going to take her that long. I don't know, girl.
I think I done a bounty push for Crazy Ann to help her get her 1,000. Wasn't it, Crazy Ann? Yeah, it was, because she ended up, the first time I met Crazy Ann, we helped her break her threshold to 1,000. And she first time I met her, she dropped a big old super chat on me.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went into Premier Hell's last night, his first super chat. He was having a good time.
Dude, me and him talked for about an hour and a half on the phone last night, and he was so happy that he got monetized. Bounty Bunny Challenge. It's the Kazanza. Now, it's the Kazanza. That's one of LA Beast's mods. That's one of my buddies.
Yeah, I see him on there all the time. It's funny, he's a great guy because almost every time I go live, he's almost one of the first ones to click into my live.
Yeah, it's Kazanza. He's a dedicated person.
Yeah.
If he likes your live stream and he'll be there, he's well worth the mod, and he's just a good guy. He's he works at train station.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
So he's mentioned that LA Beast just did a new video, and I think that's the one I just watched. He did the wings.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it on Instagram. The wing.
Yeah. So we don't have nowhere around here to do that. I mean, I want something where I can go somewhere like that and do something. And in Michigan, especially in this part, we don't have anything like that. I mean, there's one place, the Detroit Burger Bar, has got like this wall of fame where they make this great big burger. But I ain't about quantity. I want to do something that's going to be hot, you know. I don't want to be the fat guy sitting there looking like I'm eating too much. I want to be the fat guy eating hot.
Yeah, we don't have challenge foods around here, you know, like that. But I met some people that they've got a wing store. They got one in Midland here, and they just got another store. They're doing so good, and we're co-hosting. I'm trying to get them to make a wing challenge called Hale's Bounty, and let me make the sauce, and they're on board. Speaking of which, she texted me wanted the address to come get the peppers, and I forgot and just remembered it now. But yeah, so you know, I got that in the works, and I'm still trying to talk. You know, I won't talk to them and try to figure out what, like you guys, you know, you make your own sauce. Maybe we can send it to them, and they make a wall of sauces. You know, you can choose, you know, everything spicy sauce or the Hell's Bounty sauce, or you know what I mean. And that way, their customers find out who we are, and we work with a restaurant. I mean, what would be a better feeling that you made your own sauce and you know that it was in a restaurant?
Oh yeah. I think it'd be tough to get into a restaurant though, but if you got like a little local place, you know, obviously you're not going to get into a place like a Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that. But yeah, if you can get into one of your local places that maybe has one or two other places, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and you're great. I love your channel. I wasn't able to sit there and chit chat like I normally do because I was doing house chores and playing around with the kids and stuff. But you know, I hung out there a good bit, and me and Premier Hale talked last night. You know, and I got other devices, you know, that I use for my other channels. So when you're live, same thing with you, everything's possible. I'll leave at least one of them running, whether I'm doing stuff and not here or whatever. I'll have a device at least playing, helping you with your watch time, best I can do, you know.
Yeah, you're not the only one that does that, because I sat in here the other night and it showed like there were 8 people in the room, and I kept trying to get anybody to comment. I'm thinking, all right, well, I've got 8 people that have left their device and they're doing something else, but I'm still running. Which is good. I mean, hey, they're not here watching, but you know, I'm getting some of the hour. You know, I like networking, and I don't mind the fact that my fans, or I'm not going to say fans because I don't have fans. I have friends. I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm calling the people to come and visit me fans. I want to think of them as friends, but I don't want to ever get to a point where I'm a networking channel. Mm-hmm. You know, you do what you do, and I want people to come here to network, and that's fine. But I always want to be one of these guys where they're coming to look to see what crazy crap I'm going to eat next, whether it's hot or it's, you know, gross. I always got me some clam juice out here. I was talking about earlier about, you know, if people would be interested in me signing a bottle of clam juice and sending it to them, you know, or, you know, filling it up with pepper seeds or peppers and send. I don't know. I'm about to hit 2,000 in probably just over a week. So I got to think about something for 2,000. I think everybody's helped me decide I'm going to do the white chili cherry nightmare for 2,000.
Yeah, I don't even think I've had that. You know, I've heard of I had a peach scorpion that I was going to eat. It was the first one, and I really wanted to eat it because I've not had a scorpion. And I had it. It's sit outside, and I think somebody picked it up. Somebody stopped, picked up the peppers without paying for them.
Uh-oh.
But, you know, I leave a jar up there with the honor system, and I put peppers, Carolina Reapers, and let people put the prices. You know, I made a little money so far doing it.
Well, I heard you say that yesterday. You made like $42, and I was telling my wife about it today. She's like, well, we should try to get some of that money back for all the electric bill, because I was growing peppers inside or at least growing the plants for like 3-4 months, and that electric bill was about an extra $100 a month.
Yeah, we got a pretty active road. I just said it right out there. Everybody that I seen out there buying were Latino, and they'd never seen the peppers before, but they knew what they were and they wanted to try them. And first time, and they were excited. I was on a live stream with another buddy when my first customers come out there. My kids were jumping up and down. Daddy, we got customers. They're out there buying them right now. And I walked out there and talked with them and gave them some extra peppers. And next thing you know, I looked out the window and see people sticking money in a jar, taking peppers, sticking money in a jar, taking peppers. Cause she went and told some other people, and then they came here and they were buying them, but they bought all my Scott's brains.
Okay.
Every one of them bought my Trinidad Scorpion, and they were scared of the red and the chocolate ones. I think is why they didn't buy so much of those. But they're gonna have when they eat that peach scorpion, they're gonna know something.
Well, that's the thing. I think with most people, they think if it's red or chocolate, those are ones that are gonna be super hot. You can get one of these yellow ones or one of these green ones, or one of these lighter color ones. They won't be as hot. Well, I can tell you for a fact, some of the hottest ones. The California Reaper. That is the gnarliest, most awesome. I don't know if you've ever seen the California. Yeah. They get long and have that tail that curl up at the end. That is probably one of the hottest peppers that I've had. Is that California Reaper?
Golly, I forgot the term that they use. What they call that. The style of the pepper. When you have a pepper and it lets a bell shape with the stinger come out, there's a certain name for it. It's not called. Right. It's called. And we were talking about it last night. You like that right there? What is it called?
Well, that's actually a Reaper there, but it's not. Yeah. It's not red yet.
What is it called? Oh my God! I've got it on the tip of my tongue. See, I got my phone right here streaming from it, so I can't ask Google. But there's a term for it. I like using it. It makes me feel smart when I talk about peppers.
but you're not smart enough right now to remember it.
No, like I said, I can remember 20 years ago, but something I learned last night, I forgot.
That's my thing. I like giving people a lesson on peppers. I like talking about the placenta and the heat coming from the placenta and not the seed. So that's why I like cutting them open so that new people can kind of get a little bit of a lesson and understand, a little bit something more about peppers,
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people think the seeds will make it up, but it isn't, is it?
It's Kazan that says those peppers are Italian sinus medicine, clears your sinuses instantly.
Whenever I get a really hot one, the snot starts going, but I get more stuffed up. People say I start talking nasally on my live stream. I get more stuffed up from the hot peppers. So things are draining. But like it's like everything. I don't know. I get stuffed up. So I start nasally. Well, maybe I can do it now.
All right, hold on, I haven't eaten nothing.
Well, then don't eat one.
Oh, well, I'll take a bite of a chocolate demon, a bite of it. I don't want to eat the whole thing though. A chocolate demon's, the name sounds more fierce than the pepper. The pepper looks pretty fierce.
Yeah.
But it may be a stage or two above a jalapeno.
See this one here? Now this one is a Katie. I had one of these last night. 7-pack 80. I had one of these last night when I was talking with Harmony, and that thing lit me up more than the last Carolina Reaper that I had. So I'm going to have this one now too, because I do have something on my stomach. But this thing was hot as hell.
Hey, I'm with this Kazanza. I wish the LA Beast would come out with his own sauce, like Johnny Scoville. It would do good. He could really score it big if he made his own sauce.
I gave him advice that I think he should do. It doesn't seem like he's doing as many challenges. It'd be cool to see him get a hold of subscribers. The subscribers come to him and try to duplicate challenges he's done in the past, and he can kind of be the narrator, because most nobody's going to be able to duplicate anything that he's done before. I think it would almost be funny if not funnier, to watch someone think they can do what he does. That one looks gnarly for sure.
That's the chocolate demon.
Yeah.
Yes, it's. Have you ever had? You never had one, have you?
No.
All right, this is chocolate, but to me, I don't have no floral taste it's like a lime grassy flavor. Does that make any sense? It's lime. It's really citrusy, but not like an orange citrus, like lime.
Huh.
For me, it's about as. I think if you look it up, it's supposed to be 500,000 Scoville, but I don't even think they're 50,000.
It looks like it'd be hot.
It's juicy, but straight up lemon. I mean, it's like a fresh cut lime with lemon flavor.
I'll be back in a minute. I've got to make a phone call.
When I bit into it, it gushed oils out of it. All that right there is oils.
Yeah. I had one I cut open yesterday that was kind of like that. Lots of oil in it.
Oh, that's pretty warm.
Yeah, this one's got the back of my throat going right now.
I got a real good roof and tongue and tonsil burn, or back of my ears burning.
Now, you guys I hear people talk about stuff getting in their ears. I've never gotten anything gotten in my ears before.
Oh yeah, that's for me. That could be where my most burn is, other than like flaming guts.
Yeah, my insides. That's the one thing I try at all costs to protect, because I can take all of this. I can take getting a little bit of it in my eye and whatnot. But I hate the stomach cramps, man. I can stand the flaming poop, but the stomach cramps.
Yeah, lava guts. I call it lava guts or gut bomb, but it.
Well,
I've had it so bad that I would just pour and sweat. I mean, it just hurt so bad. I don't know if it wasn't that I was hot, that I was in so much pain in my stomach. I was just in a state of shock, just pour and sweat.
Yeah. When I did the Nemesis, it was like that. When I got off camera and whatnot, the capsaicin cramps were so bad, and that first one was so long. My wife, who usually doesn't hang around after I do a challenge, she's sitting over there, and after hearing me groan and whatnot for 10, 15 minutes, she's like, "Do you want me to take you to the hospital and have your stomach pumped?" I'm like, "No." I do like get through it.
One of the things they say that you can do to help get rid of the stomach cramps is take a little baking soda and water, but you don't want to do too much of it, like one or two max. If you do too much, it can strip a lot of the magnesium, kill a lot of stomach acid, and then you get indigestion, and it don't go nowhere. And then it don't fix it. But these people who do these super hot pepper contests, and they eat all those peppers and stuff, as soon as it's over, they drink that milk not to get rid of the burn, because they need fluid in their stomach, because they're going to purge.
Oh yeah.
And but sometimes it don't work, and then people have to cycle, like the Queen Chili UK
Chili Queen.
Yeah, she done it with she beat Johnny Scoville, but Johnny Scoville was saying that she
Your daughter made this.
Cool.
Try it.
Cool. I'll eat some later, honey. I don't want to brown it. My mouth's on fire, honey. Cool. Okay, cool. We'll talk. They got
Okay, they're home.
I know you're home. Love you. They got new phones from Mama and Papa. Is that?
No, she asked if she could play it.
Well, anyway, that's what she had done. She won the contest, but she couldn't purge. Something wouldn't allow her, so she had to cycle all that pepper. Well, she was trying to take the baking soda and water, and she'd done it so many times, such extreme pain, that she ended up making herself really sick between the peppers and all the baking soda, and put her in the hospital.
What's up, Drone Nut? No, it's funny because I was watching that video, and after after she won, and she's sitting there and have the little girls and boys were coming up and getting autographs and everything. You could see Johnny behind the stage. Johnny's trying to get away so he can go purge or go do whatever, and he's different people keep stopping him back behind. People running the event or whatever, and he's like, yeah, you can see there's an urgency from him that he wants to get completely off of that camera and get somewhere where he can get rid of that. But yeah, I learned that from Eating with Sasquatch, watching Martin and him talking about, you want to have the right stuff in your stomach if you're going to eat something and keep it in there. But if you're going to try to do a 30 pepper challenge or something like that, then you definitely want to make sure you're getting rid of that because your body is not designed to digest that. Now what are you eating? Are you finishing that pepper?
Oh, I took another bite, and that bite was way hotter than the first bite. Woo!
That's what I tell you, man. Some of these, I can eat 2 peppers off of the same plant and one be twice as hot as the first one.
Oh, God darn, that was... I almost got some placenta in that bite. Whew.
That's another one of those little Katies.
Ooh, that was a hot bite. Oh my God.
So how's everybody in the chat doing? Drone Nut, Katie, Aaric, Jane, Cassandra.
Oh, that made me lightheaded.
Gotta like them endorphins.
Whew. Oh yeah. Definitely got endorphin rush right now. The biggest endorphin rush I ever got from eating chilies was William Beckham and another guy that calls himself Go Ham.
Okay.
Well, they're both big chili growers, and Go Ham makes beef jerky as well. Well, they got together and collaborated and made a super hot chili together and put it on his beef jerky, and he was sending out calling the Bill Ham Challenge. I was the first one to receive it. My mouth's watering like crazy. So I got it, and I done it on live while he was there with me. And something happened that's never happened. When it put in my mouth, instantly I had tears running out. I was really on fire. I swallowed it, and I started getting a burn. But as the burn was going down, I had this other feeling of like cold coming behind it. And within a minute, it was numb. I mean, I could feel my whole esophagus, but it was numb like I just got a Novocaine shot all the way down. I could even feel my stomach. It was not killing me at all because I was burning so bad that my brain cut off all feeling to my stomach.
Really?
And my whole face went numb. And when the rush hit me, I was talking through it like I am through this burn, but I went into a tunnel, like a tunnel vision look, and in my head, whoa. And everybody was in the live stream. Was like, Bounty's gone. He is gone. But that was the whole reason why people like us. People say, "Why you eat the pepper and stuff?" That's the whole reason. You eat a pepper, and once you deal with it, and you get an endorphin rush, you're gonna do it again.
Well, the endorphin rush is cool. I think the biggest thing for me is like when I had my first pepper ever, my first really hot. It's getting beyond that fear that burn's not going to go away. I think everybody gets that burn on their tongue or the back of their throat. Well, like the word that's not going to go away. They're like, oh man, how quickly they want that to go away. And I think it's just a matter of time. That's why I don't drink a lot. You don't see me drink a lot of stuff. It's like I want the full sensation of the full burn. I want to feel the peak, and I want to be able to ride the whole thing out. And that's when I do the live like this, it makes it easier because. I'm still thinking about reading the chat, thinking about talking. And in the meantime, the temperature's coming down too. So, whew.
Well, that's why I like eating them online. If I sit here by myself and munched it, there's going to be no fun in it.
No.
The fun is that I got an audience watching me do it, and they're like, "Oh my God, why are you doing it?" And it's like he's talking through it. The reason I'm talking through it is because it's a mind over matter situation.
It is.
You want to become strong mentally and overcome and adapt, eat your Carolina Reaper. You'll learn it real fast.
That's right now. I got the tears coming down the side of my face from that pepper.
Oh God, dude! I don't know how your guts ain't killing you, man.
Well, I put something in my belly before I started my live stream, so
He just ate 3 super hot peppers in a row.
I won't eat that.
the people are telling me I should get into one of those chili eating contests. I tell them, I said, there's a lot of chili eating before you get to the Carolina Reaper. There's a lot of capsaicin and whatnot going in your belly before you get to that hottest pepper.
Yeah,
You know?
I started out habanero. And I worked my way up. I went from habanero to ghost pepper, which, I was already eating like srirachas and just regular, jalapenos, red jalapenos, stuff like that. But I went from eating habaneros with my food then I went to ghost pepper's hot sauce, and then I progressed up to where I could eat a Carolina Reaper.
Well, the first time I ate multiple Carolina Reapers was my last thing for Mission 22. I did 3 of them. I did one, waited till it kind of maxed out, maybe was going down a little bit, and I knew I had 2 more to do, so I ate the next one, and then about a minute into eating that one, I just said to hell with it and grabbed the 3rd one. And when I did the 3rd one, I had to move everything inside because it was starting to rain outside. I could feel the front and back of my throat radiating heat on each other. And water wouldn't do it. I grabbed some water, drank some water. It's like, that ain't doing it. So, of course, I went right to the ice cream. So I'm sitting here talking to everybody with a half a gallon of ice cream in front of me, shoveling ice cream in.
Dojo's, I think he's in the waiting room.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Right now my nose is running and my eyes are all down my face.
Here, I got you a wonderful, funny story. All right, once I've eaten the bat chip from, Make It Wayne makes a challenge chip called the bat chip. He's got like 3 different levels, and I've done that pretty good. My cousin bought me a bottle of Mad Dog 357 1 million Scoville sauce, but it was 25th anniversary, and it was turbocharged with 9 million Scoville plutonium number 9. So it's 10 million Scovilles, but I didn't understand it like that. I thought maybe it just had a dab in it, but no, it was actually 10 million Scoville sauce. So, I decided, well, I'm going to do a challenge, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of it. I put a tablespoon in my mouth, swished it around for like 15 seconds, and then swallowed it. Got the heat hiccups. Second time I got the heat hiccups was in. It was killing my stomach, but I lasted 5 minutes without drinking. I lasted about 8 to 9 minutes after that, but I had to go because I was wanting to purge it. I couldn't purge. Well, I went to bed that night, and I woke up many times through the night. Every place in my GI tract where that sauce was, I could feel it, and I could close my eyes and see it in my mind's eye. It was terrible. That's why I call it lava guts, because it was like a brimstone going through 32 feet of small intestine going out to the 8-foot large intestine. And I could feel it when I was like, it's getting close. Well, here's the funny part. I'm going there and doing my business, and I'm screaming, why the hell did I do this to myself? And I was in a bad way. Rim of fire. I had full volcano. So, I got to do something. So I go over there, turn the tub on, just run cold water because I got to get relief. Woo! Found out right then that water can exacerbate the burn. So now I might as well have rubbing alcohol down there. Tough situation.
Wow.
The biggest burn I had was when I was sitting in a tub of hot water trying to stop that burn. Never again that.
No, I tore up my rear end when I come back in the beginning of March. I come back, I was still on vacation. I had 8 days of vacation time left. And I came back and I did Satan's Pleasure, a couple Prometheus chips. I did the Chili Cherry Nightmare. I did like almost like 5 out of 8 days, I did like super hot challenges, videos and stuff that I was posting. And yeah, I was bleeding. So
Yeah, let me tell you, doing the challenges that I've done, for every burn in the mouth equals to 2 to 3 burns in the south.
Yep.
So like you eat those 3 peppers, for me that would be like an all-day event tomorrow. Ring of fire.
Talk to Dojo. I'll be right back.
All right. Dojo.
Did you get me message the other day? I got a sponsorship for my channel.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, a company called the Organic Street is going to sponsor me for my channel.
Well, that's wonderful, man. That's something that I want.
The managing director's ringing me up tomorrow afternoon. We're going to discuss a few things, see what all the ins and outs are.
Damn, that's great, man. You'll move up fast like that, because whatever reputation, whoever sponsor you, it's going to come your way too.
It just come out of the blue. I just got a phone call. I thought, oh, who's this? I'll answer it, 'cause I don't normally answer these dodgy numbers. He said, is that dojo allotment mayhem? I went, yes.
You rank.
And he just went on about stuff, and he's watched my channel, and he said they would like to sponsor me and send me free seeds every year.
Well, dude, that's wonderful. You know, that's, if you're a YouTuber, you know, getting monetized and having your family, your people that hang out with you is great and wonderful. But sponsorship, that means that there's someone with a business that wants to bring you and you know, because it's a scratch your back, I scratch yours type situation when that happens. So I mean, you know, that's an honor. Someone that's got a solidified business that wants to sponsor you with that for what you do, that should be a great honor.
Well, I've rang me friend who's got the same sort of channel that I do, and I said, "Who are you sponsored by?" He went, "Why?" I said, "Just curious how this bloke's got my number." And he went, Organic Street. I went, "That's the people who just rang me."
Well, you're my biggest sponsor. You know that. You know, I appreciate everything you've done for my channel and the things that you know. Love you, Dojo.
Love you too.
Apparently, I didn't have enough of that food in my stomach.
Oh, you're starting to get the burn?
Oh, that's why. Hey, I'm out. See, I don't want to hide anything from the people out there that think, you know, what's going on. I've done this on my live stream before and got the ice cream out, because bottom line is, you ain't got enough stuff in your stomach. I get on here for 2-3 hours and still think what I got in my stomach, I still think I feel full. So I go ahead and eat something that's super hot. And the next thing I know, I'm squirming.
Well, I can guarantee you, if I eat what you had, I'd have been, you wouldn't see me probably until like tomorrow or the next day. But, you know, when I met you, I think the biggest thing that kind of caught my eye, you told me what you were doing. You come in my live stream. I think you met me through a post I put on Facebook, maybe.
No, I don't think it was through Facebook. The more I think about it, I almost want to think it was, I heard about you the first time, but actually watched you. But I think the first time I heard about you was when the lava dust thing, when you snorted the lava dust and LA Beast rated you or did something, because I think I was on Make It Wayne's or something, or it's that whole little networking thing. I think that's how I heard about you. You were on there with a bunch of other people. It was a bunch of craziness going on, because I didn't really see you. You were on like Hangouts or something when you did it.
Yeah, I was drunk. I don't drink liquor, but I ended up getting me a pint of Jägermeister, and I drank 3 Red Bulls and a pint of Jägermeister in about 30 minutes. And then I drank like 8 or 9 beers and went belligerent. Had my moment for sure.
Well, we talked about that, about snorting it. It's like, nope, not going to do it, not going to do it. And then, it was only shortly after we talked about it that you went ahead and did it.
Go in there on top of my DVD thing and bring me my powder box. I'll do a little bit right now, if that's all right with you. Scorpion pepper topper. You know, I've heard a lot of stuff about. I seen it on Facebook. Someone was saying that that they live by it.
Katie's just made this. They said this is the first one they've done. They just bottled this. Katie's beef jerky.
Oh, it's beef jerky. Oh, I thought it was crushed up pepper.
No, this is. But this Katie's beef jerky is the company. See Katie's?
Oh, okay.
So they said they just bottled it, so she made it sound like it was new. So
where's my powders at in here? Where's my powders at? Go find my super hot powders. I don't have any more lava dust.
Yeah, this,
super hot.
Yeah, this isn't super hot. This is warm, but this isn't super hot. It's got garlic and onions in it. My buddy Brad Maglot, he takes just super hot and grinds them up. It makes it kind of probably tastes like the lava dust that Rob makes. Ooh. Jen and Lucia, what's up? How you doing? Ooh. AKT, the comedy show is back. What's happening, man? Well, I was neglecting the chat again there for a minute. Worried about myself.
Oh, fell some lava dust.
There you go.
I need a toothpick.
Now, do you build a tolerance for that in your nasals then?
Well, I've done it 22 times, and by the time on my 15th time, it wasn't really bothering me. At 20, the reason I quit doing it wasn't because I have to decline that. My mama, call mama and let her know that I couldn't answer the phone because I'm live. But it was to the point that I was so used to snorting it forever. Everybody like, do it. I'd do it. And like on my 20th time, I could snort it and it wouldn't bring a tear to my eye. And I was like, thinking no one said anything, but I was like, well, maybe they think that it's not really lava dust because it's not affecting me. But I haven't done it. It's probably going on over 2 weeks. I got to find something to dip me a little out. But a lava dust, a little bit to go a long way.
Oh, yeah.
This is 15 of the hottest red ripe peppers in one dust. So it's Carolina Reapers, Marugan Scorpions, some red crosses between like Marugan Scorpions and Reapers and stuff like that, Rob Blumberg. So if anybody wants to know how to get lava dust, Rob Blumberg, he'll give you a little bag like this right here for free, but the rest of it he's going to charge you.
Anticorp's in the chat. Anticorp.
That's my buddy right there, Anticorps.
There he is.
GSHL TV. That's the V Bar, the owner of the V Bar, where I like to hang out. One of my favorite places to be. Yeah, you'd fit right in there, Spicy. I mean,
I've been to a couple of his lives.
We might get out there a few times, but we it's a good community that we hang out there with. We can argue and stuff and not get mad. But here's some lava dust. That's a fairly decent little key bump. Oh yeah, that one's gonna burn.
Yeah.
Right in there instantly. But I will tell you this, the endorphin rush that you get lasts a lot longer, but it creeps instead of like hits you and gives you that where you feel like you're going to pass out a little bit. It's just kind of a long one. Whew. Start to get a little water in that eye. And you want to talk about a burn in your ear? Oh my God. Oh yeah. It's in there now, folks.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever see myself doing that.
Well, I got another friend online on Facebook, there's a language barrier. But he is the world record holder. He's the one that broke L.A. Beast's Butchalokia record.
Really?
Yeah, and he's Italian, and now he's performing and all that stuff, doing hosting chili contests and stuff like that. Y'all see that coming out my eye?
Oh yeah.
But
101.
What's up, brother? Dark.
He's seen that I was snorting lava dust, so he took Carolina Reaper powder and run out a rail. And all I could understand when he was talking, he said, "Bounty Americano." And he said, it snorted the whole thing. But as soon as he snorted, he cut his stuff off.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You got Facebook. I can turn you on to him, dude. He's a super cool guy, but there's a language barrier between us. But he's a chili head, and he's a super cool guy.
That's why I always keep the roll of paper towel handy.
Heat 101. What's going on? His wife, she's tough, ain't she?
Oh, she did the Columbus, Ohio. She just won their eating contest. Yeah.
Whew. Hats off to her. I just snorted a little lava dust. That's why I'm hurting. I snorted some Reaper powder.
Come on, Heat 101 and GSH TV.
Yeah, Andy Corbs. He's awesome.
Andy
He's
Corbs.
he's my.
I don't know how to pronounce.
My
I can
Canadian
never remember
brother.
that.
Oh my God!
I got to the point before Dojo was coming on here live with me. I was calling him Dave all the time, and now he's back on here, and I see Dojo. Now I'm just back to calling him Dojo all the time.
I call him brother.
But so
my head, I feel like I got a big spot right here on top of my head that's on fire, itchy kind of fire.
I bet you do. Hey, let me get rid of this ice cream.
Give me something to blow my nose in. I'm getting a drain. Yeah, my tolerance went down for sure.
Well, it's been a bit since you've done it, isn't it?
Yeah. It still wasn't as bad as the first time I done it. There's only one other person that has accepted the challenge to snort lava dust. Now I'm getting an endorphin rush. And that's challenge accepted, CA.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, see, it wouldn't do me any good to snort anything until I could get lava dust, because to try to do anything I would do would be like it wouldn't be no baseline of what how hot it was in comparison.
It's not like you can shove a pepper up your nose, is it?
Well, I mean, that's the reason we do chocolate bars like the Nemesis, right? We know there's a baseline. All those Nemesis chocolate bars are going to be the same. So you got a basis for comparison of people who complete it and people who can't complete it,
Whew.
Anicorp, you want to come on?
I've only done one challenge in my life.
What's that?
And I said I've only done one challenge in my life, and that was the I need to drink milk challenge.
That's a hard challenge.
I did it on your live, didn't I?
Was it drinking a gallon? You got a liter. That's why it threw me off.
Derek Bases challenged me to do that one.
And how did that turn out?
It was disgusting.
Well, the energy drink will immediately make the milk separate the fats from the liquid.
You could see it in the glass. It just went.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I haven't done it yet. It doesn't. Was it difficult to do? I mean, I guess because the milk was separated, but that's got to make it kind of gross, right?
In my mind, it made me want to throw up. But once I drunk it, it wasn't too bad.
Gotcha.
It was just the taste afterwards. I was like,
How you doing there, Bounty brother?
Oh, my whole my head's vibrating. I got the endorphin rush with the like the lightheadedness. My nose is like it's asleep feeling, tingly. This ear's ringing just like. But like when Heat 101 was in here, that's why I was trying to keep top. And there was one time I felt like I was going out, and when I blew my nose, it made me come back a little bit. But I'm good now. I'm on downcline. Oh, that ear. That's what was killing my ear. Who?
Your mom.
Yeah, you tell her I'll call her after a while.
Well, that answered the question.
What'd she say?
She answered questions about
See, my mom and dad, they separated or got a divorce when I was like 3. And then when I was 5, my dad met someone and my mom met someone. Mama met Costa and my stepdad met Lisa. I named one of my kids after Lisa, and I took a bunch of traits from my stepdad Costa, hence the peppers. Because, I mean, I've been eating peppers with my food since I was like 13, 14. That's when Costa showed me how to eat them, you know, where it wasn't just about eating the pepper. And there's a form of addiction that will come with eating peppers with your food. Because I'd got to a point at one time, I couldn't eat a cheeseburger. I'd about had to carry a hot sauce or a pepper in my pocket. Or if I went out to eat at somebody's house, they didn't have peppers. It would be like eating salt on your food every day, and all of a sudden they took the salt away. You know, that same type of basis. So, but I'd got to a point to where I was eating so much peppers that I was having repercussions the next day that I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? So I ended up switching over to onions. And I went for a long time just eating onions until I'd get to work and people would be working around like, God darn, dude, you smell like a damn onion. And so I got subconscious about that, went back to peppers. I've been back on peppers for 6 years, but I've only been on super hots for about 18 months.
All right. What's up, Poodle Lover? How you doing? I haven't seen Poodle Lover in here for a while.
Poodle Lover.
Yeah. She's in a lot of the networking streams during the daytime.
But I'm with you on the network thing. Now, you know, I was grasping for wanting a viable YouTube channel, and I run across a channel, X written in blood, X blood now, and I went in there, and everything was going good, man, and everybody was happy. You know, all the stuff that I was seeing on the news at that time, I was in a kind of a depressed state or coming out of one anyway, and seeing all those people get along, and they were all there for a common goal, and everybody's like, hey, I like your channel. And they didn't use like words subscribe and stuff. And what I liked about that was people were using words like love. Hey, I came by your house. I enjoyed your channel. And I was overwhelmed with the camaraderie and the love. I knew what I could do on the PlayStation, and I knew about the banner stuff, and I kind of incorporated what I would X written in blood. And so that's kind of how it started. But the reason I don't do it as often is because I'm like what you're saying about how you want your channel. You want people to come and see you and hang out with you and what you're doing, not because you may get a sub or some comments or stuff like that. And really, that's why I enjoy hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, me too. But matter of fact, I was hoping that Nikki Pink or Poodle Lover, especially Nikki Pink, but Poodle Lover too. I just put that link on there. One of you young ladies want to come hang out. That'd be cool. So
you want to come hang out with us?
I met Nikki Pink on Crazy Ann's channel last night. I think it was last night.
Yeah, I met her. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was on live with her, and me, her, Premier Hell were on there on Crazy.
Oh yeah. You must have gone on. I must have gone on a bit earlier, and
yeah, probably. Yeah, Nikki was pretty cool. I mean, I'm subscribed to her channel, but I didn't realize that she lived here in Michigan. She's up north, but
what I meant to say earlier, when I went off all the other elaborate details because I got a little buzz going on. But what caught my eye the most about you was that you were eating a pepper for 22 days for the support of suicide, veteran suicides, veterans in general. My grandfather, I was raised more by my grandfather and grandmother than I was my dad, my mom. My dad was there around all the time, but, he had his own thing going. But the thing about that is, so I got a really strong, heartfelt feeling to veterans. My grandpa, he died at an early age because the things he's seen in the Philippine War, he coped with alcohol, and it eventually took him. So, yeah, when you were doing that, I felt like, a connection right then that you would go through that, because I know what you got to go through to eat one pepper and go through one day. You're doing it 22 days. You put yourself through that torment for them, and so I felt a connection thinking about my grandfather and how he was for me in my life, and then meet you, that you would go through some pain that I know that not many people would even try to do. I don't think there's anybody that eat 22 peppers in 22 days.
yeah, I got some other guys to do it, but they weren't doing 22 peppers in 22 days. Atomic Menace, Dustin Johnson, he actually ate 22 peppers on live. You had Roger Trier, the Hot Damn Show. He put 22 peppers on a pizza and ate that live. So I had some other guys do some stuff. There were days when I was doing Mission 22 that I didn't want to do it. It'd be late in the day. I knew, I was probably but I was doing it. So.
Well, and you done it, and it's very respectable in my eyes. Highly respect you, because I could have come up with that idea. I guarantee you I couldn't have finished it. So you're like the Navy SEAL of the pepper eating community now.
No, I'm not. No, there are some Navy SEALs in our community. I'm not up there, but yeah, there are some guys that definitely I respect as far as their tolerance level and what they put their what they can do. I mean, I don't know if you know Dustin Johnson, the Atomic Menace.
Not right off, no.
Yeah, he sat there. He ate 6 tubes of terror. You know the tube of terror, right?
Oh, I don't know. I know there was a guy that done it and watched some of the video. It was on Facebook.
Yeah, he's in that group of people that I hang out with. Some of them, mostly on Facebook and whatnot. But he can sit there and he can eat 50 pods. He did 50, I think, ghost peppers or something. And we call him a robot because he's not human, because he shows very little facial expression while he's doing it. But we see him doing everything. Again, we don't think. What's up?
Oh, I forgot I was on my phone and it's daylight. I can take you a tour around what I'm growing.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Now it may buffer if I get out of the Wi-Fi, but it will come right back because. But yeah, let me go. I'll go this way.
What's up, Creator Spotlight? How you doing, man?
Right there's one of my chocolate demons. In reference, in size, there's my hand, but that's one of my chocolate demons.
So you got your peppers mixed in with your wife's plants.
Absolutely, there's beautiful plants. I thought, absolutely. Right here is Bengal Naga. I got some starting to turn red, right there. I got a worm somewheres. Oh hell, I've got a worm. Look at that. Oh my God, where is that worm at? If I find him, I'll eat that son of a bitch right here live. Oh my God, where is he at? He is killing.
JW. Hey, Nikki Pink, put some clothes on.
Well, anyway, golly, I got look how much has been eat off that plant. That's my beefsteak. Tomato. Look, all the leaves stripped. That wasn't like that yesterday evening when I was out here.
What's up, all video?
All right, well, anyway, I'll take you this way. Excuse the mess in the yard. I got 5 kids, and they throw crap everywhere. I made them a tent. Try to keep them outside. My kids ain't like regular kids. They want to stay in the house and play with phones and stuff.
That is regular kids nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Well, me, I would have been out. I'd have been out in this sucker every day.
Yep.
But I may buffer when I get out here, but it'll come right back. This is what I got left in the backyard. There's a Scott's brain. It kind of leggy. I put some cheap fertilizer on it, and it wasn't full of nitrogen. It had a growth hormone in it, and the plant was outgrowing the nutrition through the growth hormone. So I thought I had aphids. I thought I had calcium deficiency, but come to find out it was cheap fertilizer where they put growth hormone in it. So you see results, but it's not really doing much for your plant because your plant will outgrow the nutrition in the ground. Here's another chocolate demon. There's another chocolate demon. A little raggedy chocolate habanero. I don't know what's stunning the growth of these, but this right here, that's a Dorset Naga. I done picked everything off. And that was a little Scott's brain, and it put off. Here's another Dorset Naga. You know, it's about 3 foot tall. Dorset Naga. Here's a Reaper. Where's that little? Here's one of my Reaper plants. Little curl there. A Reaper Bootla cross. Here. Same there. Here's chocolate Bootla. Chocolate Bootla. And I got Bootlas all the way down to, this is a Reaper, and I accidentally dropped 2 seeds, and I put them in the same little thing, and I ended up with a Reaper and a Death Spiral, and they fused together at the bottom. And Death Spiral. Here's Death Spirals. Another chocolate demon. Peach Scorpion, but it's not really putting on anything yet. Oh yeah, here's another one. A Bootla Reaper Cross. Probably the tallest plant I got. It's going on about 3.5 foot tall now. Got some gnarly looking pods coming up on it. Am I getting it where you can see it?
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah. Thanks for looking at it. I'm proud of it. I mean, you know how hard it is to grow stuff. And these peppers, a lot of people don't understand that they're slow growers. I germinated those seeds January 22nd of this year.
Okay.
So I've been dealing with these plants since January 22nd, and that's how far they've come. So patience, 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 patience.
Well, it sounds like you did the same time I did because, again, mine, I think it was sometime in January. It was after Christmas. I put them in the little solo cups and whatnot, and then I started transplanting them into my bigger pots in March. So,
yeah. I think I forget exactly when. I think it was like May before I finally put mine out, but because I was so scared that I'd kill them. Get back in here.
That was my biggest problem, my biggest worry.
But this season, once the growth season goes out, I'm digging up a couple of my favorite plants, and I'm going to try to keep some alive. See how long I can keep them alive and producing.
Well, all of my peppers are still in pots.
Oh yeah.
All of mine are still in pots, and they're producing. They probably produce more and get more nutrients and stuff from the soil if I didn't have them in pots. But I want to be able to bring like a good portion of them back inside this fall and be able to have pods year round, because there's a lot of, we go through a period of time from, your late fall, like October through like February, where you're not getting any pods. I don't want to go that period of time that I went, where I can't get any pods,
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing about that is, from what I've because this is my first year growing, So
Mine too.
I'm already trying to get the knowledge up of what I need to know to keep them. And what I know so far by following King Star, you don't know if you know King Star.
No.
I would suggest look him up. He's probably the biggest person on YouTube with peppers. Hundreds something thousand followers. He's really good guy, really good knowledge, and pretty much what you got to do once they stop fruiting, you got to cut them way back. I mean, I'm talking about taking about all the foliage. You'll have just a little bit of foliage and a stalk, and then you dig it up, put it in the thing, and bring it in, and it regrow out, and that will make it start producing again.
Huh.
So but if you keep a pepper plant inside and it starts budding inside, but you want it to grow bigger and not just put out like 1 or 2 pepper, pull those buds off and don't allow it to pepper, and it'll keep growing. You'll essentially what they call veg it out. It make it grow before. So a lot of good ideas that come through King Star. You're gonna want to know him. If you're pepperhead and growing, King Star is.
Yeah, the guy I got my seeds through, Jimmy Pickles, he was giving me a lot of advice early on, and I see them, topping and stripping, the leaves off the top, the leaves off the bottom, and I had a hard time doing that, man, because the peppers the plant all looks nice and healthy, and it's looking great, and then you got to go through and take all these leaves off and whatnot. Man, that was tough for me to do because they look so good, no peppers on them, obviously, inside. They look so good and so healthy. It was so hard to do that, and then some of mine are crazy now. I mean, I don't know. I'll show you what I got on my porch. Hold on a second. I got my lap.
To be honest with you, I don't pull nothing off my plant like as far as foliage unless it's yellow. I don't care about what the tree looks like. I care about that fruit. But a lot of people prune them out like that to get it all off so you get that nice shape of it going up, kind of like what I call the upside down Christmas tree. Do we lose? There you go. Yeah, you're back.
All right. As soon as I unplugged my Ethernet cord, it froze. So I was like, oh, I ain't going to do that. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Rebel Jack, I will even do 24 hours of like solid light, never turn my lights off, just feed and let them veg. But too much of that will make them grow leggy. It won't bush out. Like some of my plants, you could tell that I had too much on them. Like this plant, the chocolate demon I showed right out here at front, that big one. It was one that I didn't care about because it was like the Carolina Reapers. I cared about, and I kept them under the most light. So my biggest one ended up being the one I didn't put much light on, and it hadn't even made its first pepper yet. So it vegged out on its own like that. So. And it's in the shade most of the day. It's only getting like 6 hours of light at that, direct sunlight, and then the rest of it's shade. And it's massive.
So this is my 7-pot slimmer that I transplanted on March 4th. Now it's going crazy. The branches are all everywhere. But you can see this thing's got peppers just, you can see all of those all over it. Now this one hasn't had a lot of stress, so it doesn't have a big stalk because it's always been on my front porch, so it gets some wind, but not as much as the ones outside. Some of the ones outside, the stalks on those things are like small trees, But this is one of those ones that it was one of the ones that came out of the house the latest, and of course they're the ones that are taking the longest to start growing peppers. And then of course the peppers, because they don't get as much sunlight as the ones out in the yard, because the ones out in the yard gets light 24/7. Well, not in 24/7, but when it's light. But I don't have any trees to block those, so they get a lot of attention. They basically need to be watered every day, the way it is out there. So, but yeah, this is one of my babies that sits up on the porch. I've got up on the porch. I probably got about 15 to 20 plants up on the porch, and then another 20, 25 out in the yard. So in pots, just like this. So
yeah. Next year, I'm not going in the ground. Batman has taught me it's pretty cost efficient too. The bags.
I've seen that.
So for like $40, you can get like 25 of those bags, and they'll hold up 15 gallons of soil. That's pretty good, and they breathe real well because oxygen to the roots mean a lot. That's why pepper plants do so good in aeroponics, hydroponics type, because the more air to the root, the more it's efficient at everything that it does in its growth process, from what I hear.
Well, see, I'm like you, though. You probably have got more knowledge in the short period of time that we're doing this than I do. But yeah, I just keep trying to learn whatever knowledge I can get from individuals. You know, Brad, one of my buddies, I've talked about him earlier on here. You know, he's been growing peppers for years because he makes his own pepper dust. And I just try to absorb as much as I can from guys like that. So.
Oh yeah, and once you get the passion for peppers, it's like, I would have never fathomed in my life that I would be so head over heels between. You know, I'd rather grow them more than I would eat them, but I like enough of it to eat and to show off. But it's just like our YouTube channel, it's a reward base. We go through all that trouble and all that time being patient to get them because they're slow growers. And then when I show you them pods, hell yeah, I'm showing them because I'm stoked that I done that. I mean, I get proof here. I did it. I proved it.
Yeah.
It feels wonderful. Feels good. Pepper life. I
What's
still
up, brother
burning.
Jack? Creator Spotlight. I have a hydroponics channel, mostly off-grid hydroponics. Yeah, that's the hydroponics. So that's obviously a lot more to do with the water and whatnot, right? You're growing them in water, I think.
Do you circulate in water, oxygen, and fertilizers and stuff like that? You know, a lot of people these days are going like to where they have fish and they'll take like a swimming pool, you know, good deep one, put fish in it, and then have the plants where the roots hang down in the water, and the fish feces and stuff. Fish keep it clean. Their feces fertilize it, and the next thing you know, you got peppers, and then at the end of the season, you got fish to sell. So what is it? A pepper pirate. You got a Facebook? Look at Pepper Pirate. I've been following him too, man. Super cool guy, and the way he does it is freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. He's got the whole.
Tell your boy
Yes.
to come on here. He keeps.
Yes, we're live.
He may pop in, or Andy Corpse is a super cool guy, but he just don't go everywhere. I've got him on my live stream. I've got him on my live stream like maybe I think 2 times.
Okay. I thought maybe he wanted to, but was unsure. That's all. That's cool.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he does, and I hope he does. But I'm just telling you that
He don't go live just anywhere.
well, and the channel that he's using right now is not his big channel. He's got another big channel. Trying to think of the name of it. Andy Corpse.
Okay.
Andy Corpse Productions. Yeah. He's a singer, songwriter, creator of the V-Bar.
Gotcha.
My friend. Oh, he's taking a bong toke. That's why he's gonna wait to come in.
Yeah. I don't know how many people that watch my channel want to watch it. I don't know.
It's legal. It's legal in his country.
Closet, right?
It's legal in his country.
Okay. Is he from Australia?
No, he's at Canada.
Okay. Well, there you go. There. I mean, I guess you don't have to be from Australia it's legal here in Michigan. So.
Yeah.
But. So what's up, poodle lovers? Trying to keep it pretty good as JDS. How about yourself? Well, I think I'm finally completely cured from my little belly thing. I gotta get some more food back on the belly here at some point if I'm gonna continue. Oh, Muscle Car's here. What's up, Muscle Car?
Oh,
Muscle Car Praising.
Yeah, I know Muscle Car. It's a good channel.
That's a good thing about networking is you get in touch with so many different people that do so many different things. You find other cool people and find other interests that you didn't know that you had. You know.
meet people with the same interests as you. You feel all of a sudden you're not alone in the ways in what you do.
Yep, for sure. Whew.
Yeah, I think I'm about over. I still got a little itch in my ear, but
That's my marshmallows from earlier.
I know.
I
I seen it. So the challenge is you put all those marshmallows and you got to say what fluffy bunny or what was it?
Yeah, Fluffy Bunny. I've watched kids and other people do it. And I saw the marshmallows at the grocery store this morning. I'm thinking, that'd be something neat to do. Sit there and read everybody's comments and whatnot as I'm sticking marshmallows in my face. Little did I know I could only do 7. So apparently I don't have that big amount. Not as big as everybody would claim I have.
I choked to death. I couldn't stop talking long enough to complete the challenge. I just accidentally choked myself to death, probably.
Well, I gagged on them at one point in time, trying to put even more. Well, some of them start to dissolve in your mouth, so they were going from the sides of my mouth and the front of my mouth, started heading for the back of the throat, and that's when I got gagged one time. Like, uh-oh.
Have you ever heard of what they make marshmallows out of? How they make?
Are you about to ruin marshmallows for me?
I mean, well, no. I mean, it's not made out of guts. It's not made out of guts, but what they do is they crush cow bones or they roll them out and press them out, and the fluids that come from the bone that's left in the bone after it's stripped out, they take that and they whip it, and that's how they make gelatin. So when you're eating a marshmallow, you eating the squeezings from a cow bone whipped into a solution, added with a little sugar, fluffed up, and solidified. Same thing with Jell-O, gummy worms, anything with gelatin in it is bone juice.
I'm not reading that here. Don't say bone juice anywhere on here.
When they crush the bones, then they sell the bones to dog food companies for bone meal. But
well, that I can believe.
Your gelatin comes from bovine bones.
It's like a lot of stuff we hear. We actually knew the proper names instead of all these fancy names. We wouldn't eat half of stuff, would we?
Exactly. Like a hot dog, right?
Well, some people call it knee juice, cow knee juice, because, the first thing to do when they cut the cow's knee, a bunch of the lubricating fluids around the knee, that's part of it too. So they make sure they catch the knee juice. So like the first time I heard about it, like knee juice, Andrew Zimmerman show, Bizarre Foods. That's where I learned it from, and then I kind of elaborated later. There's my brother. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, man?
Cans already. Yeah, knee juice.
Knee juice. I'm trying to get this thing adjusted where I can put check. It won't make you guys any smaller.
You need a better camera so you don't look so pale.
Oh, it's doing.
Yeah. It's probably, you're sitting outside, aren't you, Spicy?
Yeah.
That's why it looks like that, because the iris from your cameras picks up more of the sun's light.
Oh, well, part of this is because I got a crappy computer, and that's why I'm so washed out. It's about a 10-year-old computer. I've got a better computer. Well, I don't have a better computer. My daughter's got her college computer, which I normally use, but she's got some keys not working on it now. I don't know if it's her fault, my fault, whatever, but that's why I'm on this crappy computer. So how you doing, Anacorp? Does he always talk like that?
Yeah, I did mention he had a real high. He has a real high pitched voice. He fell on a bicycle. He was riding a bicycle with no seat one time and popped the wheelie. Sound like it's Dipper to fly.
Oh, that was funny, that one.
I can imagine what he said. Oh yeah, boys, I'm doing good. I hope everyone. That's probably what he said, but it come out like a gnat flying by. That was great. I never thought them words would come out of your mouth, Annie.
Sound like a dolphin. Anti-dolphin.
You drinking helium beer or something? He's like, he was like, fuck.
We'd having trouble with sound last night, weren't we? No one could hear no one. No one was coming through. I was like, what the hell?
That's the first time somebody ever come in and sounded like, a fly.
Exactly.
Like, help me. Next time he comes in, I want him to say, help me. Help me.
Yeah, I've seen people come in with a lot of problems with their audio, but never that one.
It's like Tone Ranger. He sounded like the devil the other night. Like,
Tone Ranger's got all sorts of problems going on between his guitar, having his guitar on and the feedback and everything else. I don't know, man. Hello?
Someone is. This is the most action I've seen since I've known Dojo, and he's been live while he's at work.
They've got phones where he works?
Oh, yeah. Dojo saves the day again. How many people did you arrest?
Arrested 5 just then.
All right, get your best Mickey Mouse voice ready.
All right.
Now we got a mind.
Is it still? Is my voice still fucked?
No, it's all right.
No, you're all right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Unplugged the webcam, left, came back. Didn't work the first time.
Trying to
I don't know. With StreamYards, a lot of time when I start my own broadcast, it'll do that half the time as well, and I got to restart it. I don't know why it does that. It turns me into a fucking alien chipmunk.
That's the first time I've heard it, man.
I thought it was cool that if you came back talking like that, I was wanting you to talk like that. The movie The Fly, when the fly was landing on the dude's shoulder and going, "Help me!"
Yeah, it's weird though because I couldn't hear it. Only you guys could.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sound like your larynx had the tightness of a gnat's ass.
It'd have been funny if we'd just gone with it and just let him keep talking like that.
Yeah. Premier Hale, that's pretty cool what he's doing. What was it last night? He was dressed up like a damn mushroom.
The mushroom's cool, too.
Yeah, I like it. And you can see his mouth and it's kind of, and his eyes and everything he does. I want to play video games where nobody can see me and I look like a cat or a dog or what the hell ever. Chicken.
Premier Hale normally does the cat one a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, I'll get my computer back. He's going to walk me through some of it. I want to at least check it out.
Well, every time I see Fancy Cat on YouTube, I think it's Premier Hale. So.
You want a pepper one, don't you? So you can just pepper with eyes in your mouth there, Gwyn.
Maybe. I guarantee you I could come up with something. If I get to make my own character, let me tell you, the world's in trouble.
Yeah, I'd like to make one that's like a big pepper head, right? That'd be cool.
I could have one of the cabbage or carrot.
Turnip.
Bree's talking about drink milk to take the burn away. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just keeping this on my stomach for right now because I don't have any food in my. I think I'm completely digestive everything, so just don't want any pain coming back. Although I do want another pepper. I got to eat something before I do any more peppers. So
Well, the thing about the only reason people say milk because capsaicin will bind to the fat cells in milk instantly.
Yeah.
But all the capsaicin has already hit nerve receptors that's already perceiving as a burn or pain. It ain't gonna wash that away. It's already there. It's already absorbed. So it'll help alleviate more capsaicin burns. But as far as taking the burn away from your mouth, nah, and it's never worked for me.
Well, I think I've never really used it for my mouth. It's this I can always handle. This the throat I can always handle. It's that gut. I don't like the gut burn.
Mm-mm.
Hottest thing I've ever eaten was this.
Flashbang hot
Bang
sauce.
sauce.
It's made in
I haven't
Heard about that.
Made in Tennessee at 2.2 million Scoville units. I've had this thing for fucking we bought it for a video like 4 years ago. So I've had it forever. You don't need much of this shit. Not at all. Oof.
Yeah, I think Johnny Scoville just showed Flashbang, or someone just did on a video recently.
Yeah, it comes in there's one you can buy, it's more expensive. It actually comes in a grenade, and that thing's like in the center of it. And it's like a grenade.
Oh, that's cool. I've got some grenade bottle sauces from the General's hot sauce, but yeah, not the one you're talking about.
Yeah, at the time when I bought that at the Pepper Palace, there was only like one thing hotter, and it was like the Source at the time. It was like, this is about 5 years ago, probably.
Well, since that time where I told you the story earlier about me sitting in a tub of water with rimfire, that's the last time that I'll ever do any. I'll eat the hottest pepper in the world, but if it's got extract in it, I don't want it.
This does have extract in it. That's the thing.
Mm.
Well,
Now, there's certain extracts that I would do, like the pucker butt ignition point. It's a different way that they extract it, and it's not going to be like 9 million Scoville. It's going to be as hot as Carolina Reaper, but you could take one drop of it, and it, would burn you like Carolina Reaper. Now, that I may do again, but plutonium number 9, stuff like that, nope.
This has the Carolina Reaper in it, and the scorpion peppers, and a few other things, habaneros. It's got the capsaicin in it, though, or however you like to say that word. Everyone says it different, I find. But yeah, that shit's actually delicious, man. Like, to actually cook with that shit and add a little, if you know how to add it, oh, it's actually really like, it's got a lot of sweetness and stuff. It's nice flavor to it. It's not all just heat. It's not just capsaicin, really nice flavor.
Yeah, I had I don't know if it was beginning of this week or end of last week. I was sitting there doing a live, and I was about the third hour into it. And I'm still thinking I had plenty of stuff in my stomach as far as food and whatnot to absorb the heat. And I decided toward the end of the live, I would do a tablespoon of the right hand of doom from Hellboy. And that's 6.6 million with extract in it. And about 4 or 5 minutes after it, I started feeling like I did earlier when I had those 3 peppers. Like it was like a gut bomb. And I'm like, oh no. So I had to go and grab the ice cream and bring that out. And that was I'm not a big extract fan. Not a big fan.
When I made the video with this little bottle, you know what I did? We had a Dairy Queen couple of combos sitting on the table, me and the guy that was doing the video. And I took a fucking French fry and I dipped it in this thing, like halfway down, and I ate it. It was way too much. That was way too much. Like, I was fucking paying for that. It just sounded like what you said. Like, it was, my ass the next day was in bad shape. Fucking, it was like, I couldn't taste anything for the rest of the day. I couldn't taste anything,
Well, the person who schooled me on the reason not to do the plutonium number 9, I've seen Johnny Scoville drink a whole bottle of the plutonium number 9, and I've seen Damn Hot Show pour a whole bottle of it on the ramen noodles. All right, well, I've had the honor and the pleasure of hanging out with Ed Curry for a little bit at his store and stuff, about a year ago or so. But we were sitting there talking about it, and I had just took his extract, and he was like, he was impressed that I handled my tolerance was way high then too. He was impressed that I took 3 drops and was still talking and walking around. But I got to telling him about the time where I done the with the plutonium number 9 extract. He's like, well, let me tell you something about it. And he showed me and everything. The chemical that they use to strip the capsaicin out and to bring it down, because 2.2 million Scoville is all you can do it. But when you get it up to 9, you're condensing it down. When you look on the back of the bottle, it says 99.9% pure capsaicin. He said that pure is to throw your mind off of the 9, that 1%, because 100% is pure, but it says 99% pure capsaicin. Well, that 1% is still the leftover chemical that he used to strip it out, which is really close to paint thinner or paint stripper, or rather.
And you know what it is? And that's exactly the same thing. Like when we make these extracts, like these honey oils, and we're stripping the plant. It's the exact same thing you're talking about. There's butane that we use, high-end fucking high-quality butane to strip. And when you burn that butane off and you're cooking it later, it's the same thing. It's like 99% pure honey oil, but there's still that butane in there,
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because people like the butane. It's the weird part.
Well, the same chemical that they use to strip it out. You remember there was a fad going around for a while called purple sticky salvia, and people were smoking this stuff and hallucinating. And what purple sticky salvia is where they make incense and they use the salvia plant, but they take this chemical and strip the essence of the plant out so they can make these little burnable incense. Well, what's left over for the byproduct of that is what people were selling to smoke. Well, you're not getting high off the salvia plant. You're getting high off the vapor of whatever is stripped out of that plant.
Yeah, it's just like anything that they grow and they strip. Like cocaine is exactly the same way. They take the leaves, they drench them in fucking gasoline and shit to strip everything out of them, and then they just have the extract. But there's chemicals in it left over. Like a lot of things are like that, even in modern food trends over the last 20 years. Shit you buy at the grocery store. Shit, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, guys, I've been on here for 2.5 hours. I'm not doing any marathon today. I do appreciate y'all hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I appreciate you having me, man.
Oh man,
thanks for having me. It was nice to meet you finally.
I always learn a little something new every time we hang out, man. So
sure.
You guys have a great one, man.
Love you, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. V-bar.